in their mother's womb. They were choosing for this very project. Those who are doing the needful, paying their dues. Not those who will say, Onyendu, we are not fighting Onyendu. You go and ask. A time Rukwena Mbaye Bido. Baba National Coordinators. Bring the name of those in media. Kabranda and Akudus. Not hero worshippers. Propagandas. In open, they play a good Samaritan. In secret, they become fuel. I don't have time. If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I'm not with you, I don't hide it for you. You will know. That is what is dragging this very freedom back. And it's the fact. Check those who claim to be loyal to the leadership. I am quoting Jesse Oyunku now. For example, Israel, if you know the man called Jesse Oyunku, he said, and I quote, if US suspend you, you go to suspension. Stop misbehaving. Stop doing this. And he make example with himself. If he's suspended or he's been sacked, he will go back to his house. But when Jesse Oyunku was suspended, he deviated immediately to the camp of iniquity siblings and iniquity in-laws. Charge and bail for that matter. Not you, Kwaja. That is the power of money for those who are desperate. For those who want to grab money by all means. They don't give a damn about what they are doing. Their only intention, make money that will take care of you and your family. It doesn't matter. Anyhow you make money, money is money. But I so much respect this wonderful IPOB family all over the world, those who are doing the needful, who are paying their monthly dues, who are contributing their own quota, who are doing everything by their own power to make sure they continue to empower the firehouse, the powerhouse, the unbreakable house, the firepower of IPOB known as the Directorate of State of Biafra land, the DOS, indeed their wives. And I continue to honor them. I don't give a damn how you feel about my honor to the leadership. I don't give a damn about how you feel, how I always praise the leadership. For your mind, okay, Biafra, why are you praising the leadership? You are not praising Nnamdi Kanu anymore. You must praise the leadership. Once you praise the leadership, you are praising Mazi Kanu. Mazi Kanu is in the hand of the enemy. We are focusing on those who are in charge of this very struggle. You must understand, unless you are a deceiver, unless you are a liar, just like a bunch of charlatans who are on social media. Some of them don't even know what an IPOB was found. A certain lady called Chalugo was asked, but Mazi Kanu open IPOB as a company. He said yes, it's a company. She know nothing. A zombie to be called. A zombie. These are people. Do I blame her? No. I blame some of our men. Ejanya fear on a skate. Ejanya full skate. My mother in a skate. I just can't know you can't in a skate. Today, Chalugo is busy lambashing every one of us. Because of why? Because of what you cost. Or for when you see my mind, is rest. My mind. You are a Biafra man. Please address Chalugo now. Do you see the way Chalugo is insulting us? But you are part of the insult. Oburune Keiego. Chalugo by. Ngano. Amamundo Jota. Mekudi Wako Kam. Amamobi. Hamamigiri Ajere. These are the problems we are having. And I must say it. without fear of favor. But there's our sisters who are suffer for IPOB, suffer for Biafra struggle. In the car, you are straightforward. You don't, you have a fiancé. Actually, they want a fiancé. Oji okeke, oji okori, oji okafo, oji oka, oji yenine. Tanana. Osina Simon Bakunu in ma. Mbakila Biafra man. Come and represent IPOB and Takwa Chaluk. Mana mwengine unu na boya na WhatsApp, utisi unu na group. Hana na group Chaluk. And I ask, we are going back when Mazi Nnamdi was around. But before his abduction, we have been broadcasting for years. And no IPOB media broadcaster has what they call group. The number we put here is made for some people to call in, those who don't know, like people from America, Canada, Brazil, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Ghana, Togo. In fact, for example, we live in Europe. Sometimes when we go to protest and see people in Europe, I know them. But if our brother who are living far, that we cannot see, the end of the day, they created group. Achalugo created his own WhatsApp group. Dalinti created his own WhatsApp group. Metusela created his own WhatsApp group. Paul Ashabe created his own WhatsApp. Onyen Kabu go to Atro. Onyen Kabu to a complete Atro house. And I was busy lamenting. The same people who go on the back. Hello? Okay, Biafra man. Your national coordinator should call you to order. Your national coordinator should call you to order. Today, you are not telling the national coordinator to call me to order. I tell you, you always say, call a Biafra man to order. But to start and was you no nobody should call you a Biafra man. Call a Biafra man to order. That's one. But when I was saying this in 2023, telling you everything you need to know. Somebody say, Akija Biafra man, I'll block your Akija Biafra man. He begin to insult Methuselah, not exposing Methuselah. He begin to insult Metu by. He begins to insult one that Chalu go by. Methuselah we do for a program. Oba for yana nyuzubo. Throw away your hatred. Face the true reality. I have never come on air to break a news that is not real. Will your jealousness stop me? No. If there is any wood, call Okechukwu. Call Lucky. Call Okija Biafra man. Go and cut it down. If there is any wood like that. But if there is no wood, call Okechukwu or call Lucky or Radical Okija Biafra man. You can't do me nothing. Our people must understand, in freedom fighting, enemy will come. They will discuss to believe in the same thing you believe. But they have an agenda. They have mission. If they tell you that these charlatans were working with Simon Ekpa for years, are you going to believe? Are you going to believe? They are not telling you that Simon Ekpa mean well for the struggle. They are no more talking about how Simon Ekpa brought back the voice of Biafra that was condemned by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are no more talking about how Simon Ekpa created Biafran army, call it the Liberation Army. No, they are no more talking about how Simon Ekpa created Enter Biafra. They are no more talking about how Simon Ekpa bring back government in exile that was condemned by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the question, when Simon Ekpa was busy bringing these things back, that was, this thing that was condemned by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whose they claim to be his PA, whose they claim to be 5 and 6, who they claim they love. Where were these people who are fighting the IPOB leadership? Where were these miscreant charlatans lawyers? Where were them? Why are they not telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every evil that Simon Ekpa is doing, even though Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying it? He refused to condemn it. Let's assume that he's not saying it, which I'm going to tell you 100%. He was saying everything of Simon Ekpa. But the money involved being given to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every month. That is the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refused to condemn Simon Ekpa. Even when a sincere Biafra, a journalist, raised the emotion in the court about who is Simon Ekpa, Aloy Ejimakor shut the journalist up. Is it not the responsibility of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to shut down Aloy Ejimakor? Is it not the responsibility of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? We are going to be talking about series of 10 that has happened. And we can't do justice to that without bringing the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My leader, I am sorry. You know, I said it before. Okay, I am not a baby. In few months' time, I will be 50 years old. So let's say next year. So we must set the record straight. Nobody is a baby. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an elderly man. He's old. He has white beards. But he claims not to know how to dig ground. He claims not to know how to dig a small ground. However, as an agorindon, ya ina agbagare una na agbagare kampuram. Okija Biafra man. What are you saying? Why are you exposing our leader? Is it not his personal life? We are coming to that. We are coming to that, please. But to do justice to what we are saying, we are going to be bringing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be the judge. As in we are going to be doing justice to that. But before then, Simon Ekpa says, Simon Ekpa and his group, Aloy Ejimakor, Maswell Obara Darlington, Achalugo, Paul Achebe, Benjamin Madubugo, aka Marijuana, said they are not going to take any order that come from DSS facility. And you ask, who is the person in DSS? Who is the person in DSS? The person in DSS is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. A man that was abducted by his own siblings and handed over to the federal government of Nigeria. And I ask, all those people jumping up and down, criticizing us, that will say any order that comes from Sokoto is dead on arrival. It doesn't matter whether the federal government of Nigeria is going to grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu opportunity to speak to Biafrans by telling them, now we have dissolved US, now we have, according to the lawyer, ordained 100 men. That is garbage. Somebody like Okija Biafra man, the radical one, can never buy that idea. That idea is dead on arrival. But before we proceed, now, I want you to pay attention, please. Don't be biased in terms of reasoning. Don't see me as the hater of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. See me as one of IPOB media broadcaster that has never deviated up to this day. See me as one of IPOB media broadcaster who exposed Asare Dokubo to confess, and he didn't confess. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is aware. He's watching me, Kenna David. You are welcome. See me as one of those who is fearless, who also come on air to expose only 2 accounts of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I keep the rest. And now, if you are biased, that is up to you. It doesn't move me. But what I want you to understand, the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This current Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto, or who was in DSS for a few years, who is now in Sokoto, is photocopy. And you are going to know why I say it's a photocopy. It's not original. I am not telling you for you to believe me, but I want you to listen to the original Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you know. Listen to what he said and be a judge to the one that was giving instruction in the court for you to go and support Avid as a member of IPOB. Go and support Avid as an IPOB member. Support Rising Sun. Very soon, you are going to hear support Arewa. Support Arewa Consultative Forum. And you gullible morons, we say it's true. You know why he's saying it. Are you smarter than our leader? Are you smarter? Don't you know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a wise man? You begin to make provision for stupidity. Because you went to school, according to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but your education is useless. Why is it useless? You cannot reason on your own. You can never reason on your own. And Nigerian government is about to apply what will shock you to finally destroy IPOB. But one thing they fail to understand, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself can't even destroy IPOB. And that is the fact. IPOB as an organization now is bigger than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to destroy. Am I saying that if federal government of Nigeria decided to play another chess to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for you to do that very broadcast you talk about, that only one brokers, the mumu.com, the zombies, those who lack ability to reason, will also gather. But those people he refer as the choosing people will step to the structure. Yes, they may play that chess. The federal government of Nigeria may play that chess as soon as possible. But before they will play it, let's bring you the voice of the real Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not this one being manipulated by his own siblings, the lawyers, and Nigerian government. Pay attention.
Indigenous people of Biafra, we are IPOB under one central command, under one leadership, under one directorate, under one coordination over the world. There is only one indigenous people of Biafra. We are aware now. They want to establish.
We that the federal government of Nigeria and my siblings are working so hard to establish fake radio, to imitate our name, to claim to be twins of Radio Biafra. He said, we are aware. Mazi Nnamdi can never tell you that is not aware if it's nowhere to be found that something will not happen. He said, but follow DOS. Anything they say goes. Wherever I'm out, wherever I go, bring your complaint. He said, come and blame me for telling you to follow DOS. He never said when you come say, oh, when you were there around DOS, he said, come and blame me. Let's continue to listen, please.
Indigenous people of Biafra, we are IPOB under one central
command,
under one leadership,
under one directorate, under one coordination. We are one. One. Fake group, Adi, Rising Sun, and the rest of them. They want to deceive you. Some idiot may answer IPOB. Original Mazi Nnamdi carry speaking. Habundo Kwasi, these are a bunch of liars from the pit of hell. These are the product of APC. Who gave the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu $500,000? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the founder of APC. I want you to open your brain. Ndo obro hatiriti, obro eke. Gullible. Who gave your current master, the Kanus, Biafra Radio, $500,000? APC founder, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. These are product of APC. They want to deceive you in the name of my siblings. They want to deceive you in the name of my lawyers. Okay, so Koti siblings. If you are expecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to tell you, the one in DSS before going to Sokoto is being manipulated. Is being used based on the skeleton he has in his cupboard. Over the skeleton. Nobody's going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Oh, skeleton I told you about it. Enaju, came boy at to do jar can the skeleton get. Let's continue to listen.
Men and little boys. We must counter them wherever we see them.
We must counter them wherever we see them. Whenever we see them, either in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in the night. Just the way our sister Mata is broadcasting, almost 2 p.m. She's on live. Broadcasting. Anytime you wake up, counter the iniquity siblings and this wicked caliphate lawyer.
They are not IPOB. We have no government. The government of indigenous people of Biafra is the indigenous people of Biafra.
We have no government. But when someone perform government in exile, where are these efulefu caliphate lawyers to tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The man that claimed to be your disciple, do you know he has bring back government in exile and call it Biafra government in exile? No. A Even though Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was also seeing it, he also welcomed it. Sister Mreba Jisike. That is the message. If you think that your leader was not working with Samaneba, either you know what he was doing or he's being manipulated to do it, it's only left for him to say. Let's continue to listen, please. Obi uniform. Evidence, guys, Jaga.
When the time comes, Biafrans will vote and decide who will govern them. Until then, we are not a government. We are servants of the people, as we shall continually demonstrate. Allow me to repeat what I said before. We are not a government, I tell you.
There is a man, a small rat called Paul Achebe, who claimed to be member of IPOB, who was the founder of autopilot government in exile. He is part of those 20 charlatans you addressed in the group some weeks ago. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a founder of autopilot government in exile, Paul Ashinebe, that accused you that you collected money from Willow Obiano during 2019 Anambra State government election. As part of those you exhausted, you say this is how to go about it. Destroy DOS in total. Oye ndi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwa ngunu Mazi anaruko. Onguru Mazi anaruko. Kweziokwu, onye na-ekwu eziokwu na adị ndụ, mana na-akpa ga-akpọ gị asị. Ị na-ekwu eziokwu, you are going to live long. People are going to hate you. Let's continue to listen, please.
Warn and caution you, we are the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. There is no government, there is no addition. Of course, we have an embassy, that is true. That embassy is not an organization. We don't run any other website apart from ipob.org. We don't have any other radio station on this earth apart from Radio Biafra. I'm aware that I was set up with ABC.
Onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, ya ma egwu a na-aghọ ka ọ na-aghọ. Onye ndu. Who signed the signature of your brother to open radio? Buruzukwa Okora also mepere radio. Kanu Kanu, the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Emmanuel Kanu, ọkwa ha mepere radio. Boya Biafra radio. Under the federal government of Nigeria interests. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you sign the document for your siblings to open radio? Yes. When they confronted you, what do you say? Leave them. I know they don't have the gods, the bars. They can't do anything. Leave them. Just can sign them. I'm asking them what they can't go and car. Namuku. Ezo can now well. I want to answer the president. I got in Danachi. I said, okay, Biafra man, not about you, but Ezo can do. Ezo can do.
Our two radio stations to answer our name as part of their subterfuge and ocean provocateur, but they will not prevail, they will not succeed.
They will not prevail. They will never succeed. They won't succeed.
Please, Barrister, before you begin to contribute into the commentary, there was a comment that somebody sent to Radio Biafra. His name is, I think, is Evans. I've forgotten his surname. He was saying something to the effect that why is it that when we're talking about supporting Radio Biafra and the work that Radio Biafra is doing, and this nonsense about people forming Biafra government here, Biafra government in exile there.
This nonsense about people forming all manner of group in the name of Biafra. In the name of Biafra, Rising Sun, Avid, Nina, de facto government, autopilot, government in exile. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, this is your statement. Am I the person that I believe every Biafra listening to this very broadcast? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, are you deceiving us? Are you deceiving us? Are you taking the life of innocent Biafran for granted? Are you just telling us the word that will sweet us? The end of the day, you go to the back. You begin to pinch us. Only you will answer the question, sir. You are my leader. I will address you as my leader. And I can't ask my when I get you. Oh, why you not come and call? Biko. I don't know why. Let me play now. Nobody should call. Nobody should call, please. I never open line. When I open line, you can call in. Once I open the line, you call in, please. My parents imagine what this video back now. Eh? All 2023. Share the program, please. Share the program. Aya, Bokwafa. Oya Maria Yesu okwu ya menia. Ime yoku yade. This nonsense that is coming from the lawyer and the siblings, we are not going to buy it. And we are not ready to buy it. I don't care how you feel about it, but I'm playing you the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where I stand. That is the place I stand. I got to forever. Please share the program. We are just starting, please. We are just starting.
Indigenous people of Biafra, we are IPOB under one central command, under one leadership, under one directorate, under one coordination over the world. There is only one indigenous people of Biafra. We are aware now they want to establish fake truths. They want to deceive you. They want to cheat you. Some idiots may answer IPOB, but you must understand they're not one of us. It is the same thing as Boko Haram wearing police and army uniform to go and kill people. These people are not part of us. I can never ever be. How will people say the products of ABC? These are evil men and little boys. We must counter them wherever we see them. They are not IPOB. We have no government. The government of indigenous people of Biafra is the indigenous people of Biafra. So when the time comes, Biafrans will vote and decide who will govern them. Until then, we are not a government. We are servants of the people, as we shall continually demonstrate. Allow me to repeat what I said before. We are not a government, I tell you. I must warn and caution you. We are the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. There is no government, there is no ambition. Of course, we have an embassy, that is true. That embassy is not an organization. We don't run any other website apart from ipob.org. We don't have any other radio station on this earth apart from Radio Biafra. I'm aware that I was set up with ABC or Kurawasa. They set up 1 or 2 radio stations to answer our name as part of their subterfuge and ocean provocateur. But they will not prevail, they will not succeed. They cannot survive the heat. Please, Barrister, before you begin to contribute into the commentary, there was a comment that somebody sent to Radio Biafra. His name is, I think, is Evans. I've forgotten his surname. He was saying something to the effect that why is it that when we're talking about supporting Radio Biafra and the work that Radio Biafra is doing, and this nonsense about people forming Biafra government here, Biafra government in exile there, and all that stupidity, when there is no Biafra yet? Why is it necessary that our people must be deceived? Why are we prone? Why are Igbo people, I'm not saying other Biafran nationalities, why are Igbo people prone to being deceived? Why do we accept lies more than the truth? And look at the other criminal groups that they set up that crumbled. What happened? They are dead, they are buried, they are finished. Nothing is coming out of them anymore. A cockroach that comes up and mentions the word Biafra wants to have his own cabinet. What type of madness is that?
Biafrans, the voice you just listened to is the voice of the real fearless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The one in DSS, currently in Sokoto, is being compromised. I must tell you tonight, the one in Sokoto is being compromised. And we are going to prove it on this audio. Don't take my word for it. Why? You hate Okija Biafra man. He always expose. He is exposing our leader. If they ask you, since the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can you take me one risk you are taking for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? But I love him. You love him, that is the risk. You want to compare yourself with the man that have taken all manner of risk in an entire Europe country. But let's prove to you that we don't come to talk. We tell you the reality. I want to say a few things and grab it as I analyze this audio. Number one, it talk about Nigerian government finding another radio and call it Biafra Radio. Biafra Radio, Radio Biafra. They talk about it. Number two, it talk about group coming up, all manner of group coming up in the name of Biafra. They want to look for those they want to lead. Number three, it talk about IPOB. One central command. If they ask you now as a member of IPOB, what is the central command of IPOB? I say, IPOB is central command. I never come before central command. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make it clear. IPOB is being commanded by the central command. The central command is the IPOB leadership known as the DOS. He said we are one. And number four, we must counter those, any group at all, who are coming up in the name of Biafra. Counter them. They are Nigerian agents. They have come to deceive you. And number 6, he warned you. He said, I'm warning you. He warned you. These are a few I want to pinpoint before we begin to play it bit by bit. For those who lack brain, those who have sour brain like sour yogurt, condemn brain. You have condemn iron. You think it's only condemn iron you have? You have condemn brain. They are working. How the car is happy. They also refer to them. They talk, but they make no sense. They argue, but they don't make point. They see white, they say it's blue. They see blue, they say there's new color called Bala Blue that was found by the federal government of Nigeria. These are the people. They are known as compromising masters. They compromise at any time to justify their criminality. Just the way you have those who are busy, who are desperate for power. Okay, Biafra, I don't want to become a national coordinator. I don't want to become a coordinator. I don't want to have any post. Actually, you come on, Europe now. It's woman now. Okay, don't say I'm old though. You are used to fighting those village fights. In Nyagaja, Nswagaja no. Masunari Madaja no Europa. If you look at the US, Masu Funyana support your job. Masu Yajano. Oh, we can put a protest. Ababa. Mfuyana ba resu majujo Nnamdi Kanu Nnamdi Kanu Maburia. At least you move to go down and you go there. I don't know you to go to Mahado can I move a crab. I'm not here. Oh, they will not kiss again to answer. Video. Oh, Namaba. I buy a Gazidia. I go to Chakaga. Time violence. You got violence. Now, let's take the message. Hey, oh God.
To use WhatsApp Messenger.
WhatsApp Messenger Google bar. Hey! Share the program. Share the program. We just want to prepare some place in this audio. And we are bringing it to the current information coming from DSS after Barrister Ifeanyi Chineke refused to do the bid of Mazi Kanu himself by sacking the head of Directorate of State and our GOC, who Ifeanyi Ejiofor refused. And Mazi Kanu know what we are saying is true. But how we have the audacity to say it is what I baffle Mazi Kanu. Is what he taught us. He said, speak the truth at all costs, down the consequences. No yamana nkimere, puta bi akwo ya. Okwa nkimere ki ayi ni kwa ya de atugide ga ase. Chukwajo. We want to prevent every message that have come since Ifeanyi Ejiofor refused to do the bid of Kanus. Up to this moment, I want you to begin to justify the message. And this very message you are hearing from this very audio. Ofush is your leader, is our leader. Emambo Kuria, he arrested of Biafra man, Japan Rose. Maka, here I don't know my was. Only a day with Zoku, and a Baba gave when I brought Zoku. I will pay to Charles. I will go somewhere. Simba, I was just saying it. I was just saying it to get viewers. We are not saying that we want to get viewers. We are saying our own because the message is coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself. You are not going to like it, and I don't pray for you to like it. Just speak the truth. Speak the truth. Now, let's go. Pay attention. 3 minutes and 18 seconds.
Indigenous people of Biafra, we are IPOB
under one central command. Under one central command. Just the way you have the ESN central command by our GOC, who shall call him Udas Nnamdi. The voice that scared the enemies of IPOB, the voice that scared the enemies of ESN, the voice that scared the enemies of DOS. Oh, kwa batana eji ade ya vam ka o quit ye. O juru aju na oge quit. O juru aju. Under one central command. O sigi Kanu Kanu command bag. O sigi Emmanuel Kanu command bag ndi fere emego. Shameless egos. Ụmụ anụ ọhịa abụrụ ọgwụ nwa yere run. If you don't see me, my siblings are going to be commanding you. You must follow my siblings. Like that. Eh? Okay. Let's continue to listen.
Command under one leadership,
under one leadership. Or say, under my siblings' leadership. Under one leadership. The IPOB leadership. Let's continue to listen.
Directorate,
under one directorate. Directorate. Meaning Directorate of State of Biafra land. Otizia. Under one directorate. Ụmụanụ yụrụ na-ege ntị. Obi isi ebu ntị. Ị na-ege ntị. Onye nta ego. Ị na-ege ntị. Afọ dị mkpa PA. Ị na-ege ntị.
all over the world. And you think about there is only one indigenous people of Biafra.
We are aware that the federal government of Nigeria, known as Fulani Janjaweed, are doing everything within their power to establish fake group like Rising Sun, fake group like Avid. Fake radio and call it Biafra radio. I can hire one view now. Yeah, watch that Biafra radio program I made yesterday. Oh, we call it 24 people being watching since yesterday. Imagine Nnamdi cannot go back in the right. It's not okay, I put a secret just I agree on this. I agree why you signed that document for them to open the radio. I agree. But you will not continue in this very part. You will not continue in this very part, please, my leader. You will not continue. You will not continue. About the question I said, I'm going to where can be sorry, you have to say, go here. Hey, Mazi.
They want to establish fake groups.
They want to establish fake group. The Rising Sun Movement of Biafra. Avid Biafra Freedom. They want to establish this group in the name of Biafra to deceive the Mumu, the Agurakuwa Gushi, the senseless moron. Says Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want to hear. Onye na-ekwu ihe abụkwa onye Aloy Ejimakor na manipulate. Ọ na-emeke Ejiofor, ọ Maswell, ọ Kanu Takanu, ọ Emmanuel Kanu. Onye nke na manipulate na DSS Sokoto ọ dịkwa iche. Ọ dịkwa iche. Ọ dị egwu. Some idiot may answer IPOB. Are they paying dues? Biafrans, because cut on ever out. The cutters, IPOB medias, writers, cut this very part. You join it with the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Open manidi akuduzugu. Aputas banana deceive ayo. Ekwana mu wi oye mebikwe. Iye mebikwe. Manidi akuduzugu. Stop countering people who are paying dues. Let's continue.
You must understand they're not one of us. It is the same thing as Boko Haram. Wearing police army uniform to go and kill people. Please put up.
Us and they are produced. They are the same thing like Boko Haram. They pretend to be member of IPOB. Huh? They are not paying dues. Somebody like Metusela. Metusela's no one they are produced. I still know when they are produced. I must say why they are produced. And they just almost 5 years and 8 months. Metusela care about 5 years and 8 months dues. Metusela's no one day 5 years. Now how they he said they will pretend to be IPOB. They are the same thing like Boko Haram. So tell me how would that person know the pain of men and women who are going to be calling into my program tonight and speaking their mind. When they speak their mind, mother say, no, what they are saying is not good. Stop insulting Mazi Nnamdi. Can you ask, where is the insult? Where is the insult? What is the need of paying that dues? For Biafra to come, right? Lobby, opening of office, and a series of protests. If people go to protest, you must cook food for them to eat. That is the reason, if you ask coordinators, that is how they do it. They share the money and keep some. So when they have protests, inviting countries, also donating money in their country to support the little what they have, that is the money they use to take care of people that fly from different countries. One day they are here. So they don't feel the pain you feel. Imani you go do Jack Warrior. Una basukuna miwo. Una basukuna miwo.
Not part of us, I can never ever be. How would they cross the product?
He said they are not part of us. Now how can they cross? How about Rocha? They are very good in claiming good Samaritan in public. After that, saying no. Oh, go there. Oh, yeah, but the real Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In case from Gary Ethiopia, see Ethiopia, I see a man, I am Ethiopia, Ethiopia government, where no yana. On I say Kenya. I am there for that. Ibuna Tazia Nigeria. Come for original. Oh, we are Prianaro. Oh, we are Prianaro. Oh, we are Prianaro. Oh, Madi Cobo. Oh, we are Prianaro. You should have Madi. Oh, yeah, I will call you and say that. You only queer. Boy. Nkone kuzina na Sokoto. Ono aka. Ono yone mezibu. The beat of the enemy. Oh, you're amazing. Let's continue to listen. Also, now how about the product of APC? Who is the founder of APC? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, aka Escobar. who collected money from APC, Kanu and Emmanuel Kanu. How much was the money? $500,000. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, Munegi na Jego. I'm aware. Idi aware na. I'm not saying idi aware. Idi aware. Abo yekwo ya ngeme. Idi aware. Onwe ya na many ya idi aware. Onwe ya na many ya idi aware Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ka bụ eziokwu kwọtọ. Ama m nwa ana ịnweta na freedom. Oh, Kija Biafra ma you are sacked. It's so bad. We are ready to be sacked. But if eziokwu a asịsị ekwu na ya, anyị adị ekwu ya.
These are evil men and little boys.
Okay.
We must counter them whenever we see them.
Those who pretend to be members of IPOB, they are not paying dues. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, we must counter them whenever we see them. It's not talking about countering only people that is forming all manner of group in the name of Biafra. It's also talking about those who pretend to be members of IPOB. All hair Biafra. Biafra heady. Eh? We must counter them. Because there are people who are paying dues. Their money is going to the struggle. Their time is going to the struggle. Oh, and they go hard their money. Get in and never. Okay, in and never. Undo can now. Also, they are going to come in the name of forming group to deceive the gullible. Are you not alive? Are you not hearing Rising Sun Group of Biafra? They are only 12 in number. Oh, here, not America. They are 12 in number in WhatsApp group. Oh, of course, that's Avid. They are known as American veterans who's supposed to be helping the leadership. They're not supposed to look for position. What they're supposed to be doing for IPOB DOS is, don't worry, we are the veterans of you Biafra descendants in America. We are going to be doing our own. We are going to be giving you feedback and everything. No, they want to form group. They want to lead. They want to lead. Oh my God! Oh, can say America, but on Sokoto. Yana Aloy Ejimakor Sokoto. Oh, the leader of Rising Sun, Kabore David. Oh, Biafra ka ọ na-achọ. Ọ bara flight, bata Nigeria. Onwe ihe mere ya. Ọ nọ Abuja, si na Abuja. Yana Aloy Ejimakor no Sokoto na. Oh, ndị na-achọ Biafra. Their leader. Either one of the Avid or Rising Sun leader. Hey! Ọ na-aka mma na metusalara akwụkwọ ọgụrụ na n'iyi. Ọ na ya. Mana a na-achọgharị ordinary IPOB member who are trying to survive in Biafra land, to abduct them, to kidnap them. A leader of a freedom fighter also looking for alleged Biafra landed in Nigeria, proceeded from the east, the Biafra land, to Abuja. From Abuja, he is going to Sokoto. He is the leader, the founder of Avid or Rising Sun, one of the two groups. He is the founder. Hey, it's a good deal. That's a good. But we are equal to the task.
They are not IPOB. We have no government. The government of the indigenous people of Biafra is the indigenous people of Biafra. So when the time comes, Biafrans will vote and decide who will govern them. Until then, we are not a government. We are servants of the people. As we shall continually demonstrate. Allow me to repeat what I said before. We are not a government, I tell you. I must warn and caution you.
I must warn and caution you. We are not a government. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, some weeks ago, you were invited to the meeting where Nnamdi called a bunch of charlatans for you to address them. And you addressed them. I already made that one as a breaking news last week. Before you come to the meeting, I am quoting the statement of Nnamdi that as we are coming here, no questions will be asked. You are only coming here to address them on what to do. And you finally came. That is where you speak to them that you went to Ethiopia. You went to Ethiopia. It's not from Nnamdi's mouth. It's from your mouth. Mazi, only one Korea. Mazi, you condemn government in exile. A man that find government in exile with Simon Eba. The name is Paul Ashinebe that accused you many years ago that you collected money from Anambra State Governor, known as Will Obiano. It was in that very meeting with you where you address them, where you tell them what to do, that you want to destroy the leadership, destroy them in total. Destroy them in total. And it was also there where you asked them to choose the person that will represent them in the media like Mazi Former. That will be tougher than Mazi Former. And go see if you decided to rise up after you are still there, when you get the opportunity to choose, the argument came where go see if you rise up and said that Methuselah to be choosing your PA, special advisor, Oriego Wanyajo. I am a Chrissy Waya wine. I am a Barambananka. Baramba, no, you with him. Kanu na Emmanuel carry be Sharanga, where is Darlington? Mane Baramba, Maka Darlington, Ama about wine. Mazi, because of the argument, you exit the meeting. Why I'm saying this, Madibugo, who claimed to be the general commander of the criminal gang now, called Shaban Shalom Security Organ Harvester. Are you aware that he's a member of Autopilot before? Are you aware that he supported Simon Eba? Are you aware that your PA, Nkene Ezuego na Palace, Nkene Anaro Mumade Okuko na G, na Tumbo, are you aware that he's also a member of Autopilot? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are you aware that these people you are working with, they are recording you? When we are saying this, if the time comes, nobody is going to come and debunk. Because they have the evidence. They are recording you. Methuselah is your enemy, your worst enemy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you suspended Methuselah up to 3 times before you were abducted. But today, you are addressing Methuselah in the same group. Your enemy you suspended. Turn to your friend overnight. Mazi, you know what I'm saying? You suspended Methuselah through the national coordinator of Austria. Direct. And after a few months, you were abducted. Today, he claimed to be your followers. And that he loved you so much. Let's continue to listen.
We are the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. There is no government, there is no addition. Of course, we have an embassy, that is true. That embassy is not an organization. We don't run any other website apart from ipob.org. We don't have any other radio station on this earth apart from radio.
We don't have any radio station on this earth apart from Radio Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What I'm doing, I am asking questions. Who signed the paper of Biafra Radio to your own sibling? Who signed it? Who authorized them to open it? And when you were contacted, what do you say to the leadership? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even if you are still a Biafra man, why are you saying like this now? But it's you, and I say, they don't want us to get Biafra with transparency. They want us to restore Biafra that will be worse than Nigeria. I say I'm not part of that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What was the motive behind you signing document for your brother to open a radio? What is the motive behind? And what was your thinking by authorizing them to go ahead and you sign the document? According to your in-law, who is using IPOB form to be cooking 500 euro soup per day, he said that he got the order from you that he should brief Biafrans to delete IPOB community radio, delete BTV, Biafran television, that they should come to Biafra radio, that the supreme commander is one in charge of Biafra radio. If the message is not coming from you, all this thing I'm quoting, if it's not coming from you, when you have the opportunity in this very court case that is coming up, you must address IPOB and you must tender apology to the leadership of IPOB and IPOB hardcores. You are tendering an apology to the IPOB hardcores who stood by your instruction. I believe in the message of what told you that the people with the leadership are the real IPOB. There are these people that is with you. And you know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi. Is there where I can see now? There, the mede, Yana, Itiraka, sign or where some will me radio. Obuka anyere gefe. Ka agara dị na-enyezi gị nsogbu. Or no signobi. Na-ehapụgo IPOB. Maka lawyer gị sị na not any iji akwado 100 men. No since 2018. Ha na-eti ikpe gị na nsogbu. Ịma na ya enwe obi ebere. Anyị enwe obi ebere. Ụmụ ihe niile ama mee na afọ ya ihe criminal. Inwe ohere na kọta a na-aga na gbaa mbọ zie ozi ihe ekwu ụwa niile na-ekiri ya igbo ofu onye si ka onye nwere rekọd ebe ya gaa live ka izie ụwa niile okwu zikwe your leadership okwu zie ozi o na ihe niile na-agakwa na aka ga-adị anya hapụzi ihe ụmụnne gị ji ihe a ji etretine gị hapụ ya. We are going to take care of them. Manejo ife maybe ibruzi onye ruchara ụlọ kukpo ya. Let's continue to listen, please.
Biafra. I'm aware that I was set up with ABC. They set up 1 or 2 radio stations to answer our name as
I believe the Fulani government and Okorausa are working so hard. They set up 1 or 2 radio stations. Mazi, the person that set up 1 or 2 radio stations is your own brother, your flesh and blood. Kanu Takano, Emmanuel Kanu, and their useless broadcaster Ejimakor, who was receiving salary in IPOB. Una the kind of information I use. If Ragwa, I did Biafra with pure, clear mind. Nothing like anything in a zo. Abu akwa krausa, abu akwa hope uzo dị mma. Abu akwa yeso wike. Abu akwa tebu David Umai. Abu akwa kezi ikpeazụ. Abu akwa Will Obiano. Abu akwa Soludo mepere radio. Abu akwa Obi Kubana. Abu akwa Teze n'Ugbo. Akwa Kanu family mepere radio. Boya Biafra radio.
Out of their subterfuge and ocean provocateur, but they will not prevail, they will not succeed, they cannot survive the heat.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself even know that his siblings can never survive the heat of IPOB. And that is exactly what we are doing. Also, they won't survive the heat. Okay, now I understand why you sign it. Him and Haya survive here. A wonderful idea. I love that. I love that. I love that. You know, let me sign it for them. And that is what we are doing, my leader. And we are doing it in the perfect way. And then when I sign out how we have just to sign the document so they will leave you alone. Perfect. They will survive the heat.
Please, Barrister, before you begin to contribute into the commentary, there was a comment that somebody sent to Radio Biafra. His name is, I think, is Evans. I've forgotten his surname. He was saying something to the effect that why is it that when we're talking about supporting Radio Biafra and the work that Radio Biafra is doing, and this nonsense about people forming Biafra government here, Biafra government in exile there, and all that.
Why people forming Biafra group here, Biafra group here, Biafra group here, Biafra group here, Biafra group here? Hey! Oyendo. I don't know what you put. I'm back anybody is going. I'm back can check on anybody is using Kane Puna. Kane on DSS, CDS, Gabasokoto. And make lose anyway, Mechi. It's in getting. Now I have put a form of Biafran group. Odin and Guinea. Biafra. Meaning they will form group like they are fighting for the freedom of Biafra. They want to form all manner of group. That is all IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Your lawyer say you form 100 men 2018. Excuse me, please. Your lawyer say you form 100 men 2018. Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you say family member is the key. He said it's the key. When people call you on phone, you say, go and look for the nearest family and join IPOB family. That family member is the key. This 100 men, what is their full name, please? If you are not the one that is forming it, this lawyer lying against you, you must vindicate yourself once you approach this very court, this very appeal. Any day you are going to be present, please, you must grant interview up to 15 minutes. 15 minutes is okay. Use 5 minutes to address Biafrans. Use 5 minutes to apologize to the leadership. Use 5 minutes to apologize to the IPOB hardcores all over the world. You must put it hardcores. Apologize. See, hardcores who are standing with your structure, the leadership. You don't need to say, I beg, Mona, no. Just the way address, I appreciate hardcores who are standing with the pillar. Who don't want the pillar you have laid to fall down, to be destroyed. Just appreciate them. Say hardcores who are protecting the pillar that you have laid. And you are giving them the power to do what they know how to do best. Don't address no. everything will be forgiven. Are you not our leader? You are our leader. We need you to vindicate these very men of DOS. So the world will not know that Nigerian government is the one manipulating your siblings and the lawyer. Leave the rest for Biafrans. How was in there for honor? Aloy Ejimakor will be banished with his family from entire Biafra land. Master will be banished. Darlington will be banished. Madibugo will be banished. Aga achuha. Akwa eme yojo asupia no. Obunkwo yesimu. Do you want to get Biafra that you're going to banish you? You are going to banish infiltrator because they can't come in. Let's continue to listen, please.
Stupidity when there is no Biafra yet. Why is it necessary that our people must be deceived? Why are we prone? Why are Igbo people, I'm not saying other Biafra nationalities, why are Igbo people prone to being deceived?
Why is it necessary our people must be deceived in the name of Biafra? You have IPOB. I am not around now. They have formed another one. Come Rising Sun and Avid. They could not be able to penetrate. After they form Autopilot and Idu Kingdom. They later form Avid and Rising Sun. The same group. Now, they are not presenting 100 men to you. Say, I'm the leader that will be leading from the prison. He said, why is it necessary that Omoanoya will be deceived? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ya wonu nana. Okay, I know ya wonu nana. Ya wonu nana.
Why do we accept lies more than the truth? Can look at the other.
Why do we accept lie more than the truth? It's a look at the other criminal group they set up, like Autopilot, Idu Kingdom, Rising Sun, and Avid. They are buried. They are dead. They are finished. They now bring another 100 men. I got no
groups that they set up that crumbled. What happened? They are dead, they are buried, they are finished. Nothing is coming out of them anymore. A cockroach that comes up and mentions the word Biafra wants to have his own cabinet. What type of madness is that?
Any cockroach like Avid and Rising Sun, they are come out, they want to have their own cabinet. They want to lead people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Ray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Ray one, All the Kuya could say without fear of favor, without looking at your face. I say they are dead, they are finished. Did Autopilot die? Yes. Did Idu die? Yes. Rising Sun, are they dead? Yes. Avid, are they dead? Yes. They now have 100 men. They are coming together. They say it's a divine project. Now, Biafrans, that is the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you listen to. And we are bringing you another voice of a criminal known as Simon Ekpa. Pay attention.
You see, whatever I am doing today has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He did not give me the order. And I've made it very clear. We exonerate him from everything we are doing today. That particular thing has been made very clear to the public, including to the Nigerian media. I am fighting on my own, leading the Biafra government in exile.
He said that very day in the evening that whatever he's doing today is not related to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is leading the Biafra government in exile that was condemned by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that was destroyed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He says he's the one leading them now. And after that very day, the next day, he come again. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader. I am disciple. I am 50 man. Look for the rest 50. Says Simon Ekpa. Hey, odi woman them. Odi. We are bringing back Simon Ekpa to the program. After Simon Ekpa, we are going to bring the Nigerian agent, the partner in crime of Simon Ekpa. Radical Biafra man. Video just to remind you the fight that IPOB leadership and IPOB hardcores has fought. And up to this minute, we continue to fight.
If you are afraid of being tagged a terrorist, you are not ready for freedom. You are not ready. If you are afraid of being tagged a criminal, you are not ready for freedom. You are not ready. If you are afraid of America calling you criminal, of America, British calling you terrorist, you are not ready for your freedom. You don't know what freedom is. Step aside. Every freedom movement in this life has been branded one name or the other until they are liberated. It is part of this movement. If you are not ready to be called a criminal, step aside. You don't know what you are doing. Some of you don't even know what is administrative procedures. Some of you have never served in a public office to know how things are done. And you are here setting us backward. When it is time to make our voice heard by making dangerous decisions that could be also a mistake, let that mistake be made. You people disappointed Biafra. And I will never ever forget yesterday. I will never. In this struggle, I will never. Instead of you to continue to maintain the integrity and the trust of the people.
The voice you listen to is the voice of the content creator, a man that later agreed in the court that is not a freedom fighter, that is a content creator. He was asked by the judge, "Who are you?" He said, "I am a content creator." But when evidence began to play, all his statements, he began to cry, shed tears like a baby. That I ordered them to only kill 7. I don't know the key 11. Now, let's connect the dots. He claimed to be a freedom fighter. He claimed to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, right? I underline the word. Those that love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than DOS. Those that love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than Okija Biafra man. How can we message that? When what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has labored and suffered for was tagged as a terrorist group, IPOB. Do you ever see this guy making a program challenging the nonsense organization? No. Rather, he was drinking champagne. Ha! Nigeria, aye mutana ha. Akutara egwu that day itself, ya na eme be yammo. Ona agba egwu oburu 1 euro obegiri. Na agba egwu. After we destroy it, are you telling me that if, for example, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not seeing it, why is it that these very charlatans lawyers cannot pass the message to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that IPOB was tagged a terrorist group by certain organization? This guy was busy dancing. No. They are working in hand to hand, doing the bid of federal government of Nigeria and IPOB leadership and IPOB worldwide. Writers and broadcasters, commenters, destroy the agenda, and that useless organization tender apology to indigenous people of Biafra all over the world. Now, pay attention to the next step. He said, if you are not ready, step aside. Step aside. DOS, step aside. He have already sacked DOS. After he sacked them, after 1 month, he said no. Let's conduct a vote of no confidence. Only one in this room with his laptop also conduct a vote of no confidence on the US, meaning the sense sacking. But let's take something here, please. Let's take something here. Listen.
If you are afraid of being tagged a terrorist, you are not ready for.
If you are afraid being tagged a terrorist, you are not ready for freedom. He's a freedom fighter. But in the court, he denied Biafra. He says he's in Nigeria. That he's only a content creator. That what he does is to dance on social media. And they say, where is your videos? He presented those short videos where you always dance. And IPOB, IPOB, a white ice cream, everyone order ever from Nigerian government. Arabaya. Ona ebe akwa. Ona ekosi anya mmiri. Anya mmiri si araba na adasi. Oboka nsi jenga. Oboka nsi jenga. Oh, DOS Nnamdi wepụkwara ụlọ okpu ọzọ. The doors. Ada na okpu mo no n'elu ndị isi. A ga-adị na mma. He said, no, I'm not a freedom fighter. I am a content creator. I always dance. And I post it on YouTube and Facebook. Autopilot. One here. Are they not the same autopilot? Who created Avid and Rising Sun? Oh, Howard. Now, let's bring the partner in crime of Simon Eba. The name is Ngozi Arabeze. And I'm going to show you on screen, please. I want you to listen that these people are Nigerian government agents. They come to destroy themselves. And they are going to destroy themselves. Do you know why I'm doing this? I'm doing this for you people to ask Aloy Ejimakor. When these things were going on, what is the message are you guys giving to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Ask Emmanuel Kanu and Kanu Takano, why did they off their comment section? Because they don't want you to comment.
Briefly talk about your political engagement. You have an organization that you're helping a lot of young people to run for office. Just talk a little bit about that. I think that's important. I don't want to leave that.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor O. A little bit about that. Because of my passion to make sure Nigeria is what it's supposed to be,
because of his passion for Nigeria, he has a passion. Hey, Ababeke, because Nigeria. Ọ na-eji egi ya na-achọ ka Nigeria dị mma na-akwado politics. This is the person who is hiring Oma Boss at the rate of 1.5 million naira and taking innocent Biafrans by road to Sokoto, and they are missing on their way. They are missing. Is working with the brothers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's working with them. I break the news. Since I break the news, they stop going from local government to local government to look for IPOB member or lovers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are going to put in on our bus and say, go to Sokoto, go and see our leader. Along the way, you will be abducted. That is the Alagali. That your old don't finish. The same people doing this are the same people also recruiting in the name of ESN. Which their real name is Shabbat Shalom. And we are telling you that Eastern Security Network, since 2021, before the adoption of Mazi Nnamdi, there's nothing like recruitment. Don't say nobody warn you. I'm warning you now. Let's continue to listen to Ihunanya Ngozi Arabeze from Nigeria.
Briefly talk about your political engagement. You have an organization that you're helping a lot of young people to run for office. Just talk a little bit about that. I think that's important. I don't want to leave that.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor O. A little bit about that. Because of my passion to make sure Nigeria is what it's supposed to be. I am very, very interested in the politics, in community affairs. So we have our group, the NCWS, National Congress for Women's Society. What we are doing in that website is to encourage a lot of Nigerians to go into leadership. We are teaching them what good leadership should look like. We're trying to let them see the bigger picture in Nigeria. And based on that, those that are seeing the what good leadership looks like, we sponsor them, we support them to run for offices. One of the other avenue that we tried to do that before is through one of our full-fledged political party, United Patriots. We are in the 36 states of Nigeria. The NCWS is also, we are cut across the whole 36 states of Nigeria. And again, the policy at the federal affects a lot of youths, and that needs to really go down for the youth to really rise up. So it's one way or the other. So that is the avenues we use.
And I see it's quite enlightening to see the young people who are running for office, and some of them are making it. And I do follow you, and I see what you're doing. So we are so proud of you. Your interest and your passion for change, and the passion. Obviously, your success is based on that passion. And we're looking. I know we're going to see you even further. Someday, perhaps you'll be the president. What the heck?
That is Ngozi Arabeze, a complete politician achawo. Politician girlfriend is the one championing Biafra. Before we continue, please, special announcement. IPOB had calls all over the world. Please go and support our sister, Lolo Nneka Chimezie. Go to our Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, every social media handle she control. Go there and give her a word of encouragement. Please. That is the information that I must give to you by the IPOB Media Department. Please go there and support her. Cheer her up. Give her a word of encouragement. Tell her not to back down as she continues to speak the truth. Currently now, she's facing the Nigerian army for the second time again. She needs your support. Your comment will cheer her up. Your comment will encourage her. Please, even though it's 2 days you come across our videos, please share the video. Share the video. Don't allow enemy to make her to back down. Please, very, very important. Very, very important. I don't need to go further to tell you where the instruction is coming from. You all know. Please go there and give her a word of encouragement. Our sister, Lolo Nneka Chimezie. I want to tell you that IPOB hardcores are behind you, and sincere Biafrans who understand our pain are behind you. And most especially, the land of Biafra will protect you, guide you. Continue your good work. I told you after you make a directorate expose, I come to your program and I introduce myself. I say, my dear sister, that you are going to receive attack. They are going to call you all manner of name. Aloy Ejimakor and the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi can even present a fake transfer and say, this is the money they pay to you. And I say, don't give up. Don't listen to them. Continue to do your good work. As in hot aka o ji dị njọ na ọ ga-adị mma. Na agbacha ọsọ a ga-agụnarị mine. Chukwu okike abịa. May our ancestor continue to keep you. Now, we are seeing on all the statement of Simon Ekpa criminal gang and the latest Simon Ekpa criminal gang in the name of Rising Sun and Avid.
And the day of this new dimension has come. Let me make it very clear, we are not going to receive any order from anybody that is in DSS dungeon.
Now, that is Simon Ekpa speaking. He was making it clear to the autopilot snake composed zombies that they are not going to take order from anybody in DSS dungeon. And I ask, where was Nnamdi Ejiofor to counter Simon Ekpa? Because Nnamdi Ejiofor is being used currently. Where was Nnamdi Ejiofor to counter Simon Ekpa? He was benefiting from evil. He said they are not going to take order from anybody in DSS dungeon. I know he's the best man in the Kanu. And today, IPOB has understand the game that the lawyers are being compromised, the siblings are being compromised. And we said that any message that is coming from there, we are not going to take it. But Samuel said any message that are coming from DSS. And IPOB member went to the program and said, what about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speak from DSS? He said, lie. Whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu send a message through lawyer, through his brothers, or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand up in DSS to speak, he said they are not going to take the order. Nobody crucified Simon Ekpa. The siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not speak about it. The lawyers did not speak about it. But now they are bringing propaganda in the highest order, and we say, no, we are not going to take it. Not today, not tomorrow. And Nnamdi Ejiofor say, it's very, very sad that some people say they are not going to take order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You ask, Nnamdi Ejiofor, where is the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Singing say from 100, he has informed the 100 men since 2018. You ask, where is the evidence? Singing send me. He say I should address Biafra. There is a content creator. According to Justice James Omotosho, embarrass your leader lawyer like a baby. Like rag. He asked them to stand up. He said, sit down. Nah. What is the name? Kanu Agabi say, apologize. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu apologize. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is ka apia ya si start or start ya. Apia ya si off. Also apologize. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, my lord, I'm sorry. Hey, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu akwụ mụ nego mere ya. Eba na ha sigidi locate to Kenya. Oba mụnwa. Oba IPOB, oba leadership. All mụ nego sigidi locate to Kenya. Ema na agwọ na Africa. Let's look for Okay. I am trying to invite Lolo to the program. Lolo Uchechoku Kanu. Let's listen to the statement. I'm on a statement that did not go down well with the enemies.
They picked the leaders and the whole flock started. And that's the plan the enemy has for us. It is not about Nnamdi Kanu, it's about us as a people. And Nnamdi Kanu being the voice and the face, he is help, but they are telling us, they're giving us a message that it is about you people. You are not allowed to stand. You're not allowed to go because we need you. So when you don't understand, it doesn't mean there's this, is it Roosevelt? I can't remember this president who talked about the man in the arena.
That one, let me bring another one. I am ready to offer.
I don't care if you're my mother. Right now, I don't have a mother. I don't have a father. You too is my only mother that I know. And that's why I'm doing her job. I don't have children. I don't have... People don't even know how bad this is. When I saw what the caliphate was going to use, how they were going to use my husband to attack me. Before I came fully, I was doing stuff on the ground. Before I now came to be recognized as an IPOB mom, I filed for divorce. I told him, you didn't do anything wrong, though. But I have a mission in life and I don't need any obstacles. I filed for divorce. I say, if you like, you pay child support. If you don't like, don't pay child support. I will not bug you. I even gave him the house. I said, you take the house, take everything. That is how serious this thing is. People don't understand it. My life depends on this thing. This freedom has to come. I say, take the house, take everything. Don't pay me child support. All I need is for you.
This is the sister of Darlington in the person of Dr. Nelly. Let's bring Mazi Nnamdi to the program. 11 seconds.
IPOB does not belong to me. Biafra does not belong to me. It doesn't belong to my family. It belongs to all of us.
Yes.
IPOB does not belong to me. Biafra does not belong to me. It doesn't belong to my family. It belongs to all of us.
Yes.
IPOB does not belong to me. It doesn't belong to my family. It belongs to all of us. Mazi, Kaneganya. Iya na form na akagadia. Akagadia, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu akagadia. How kwangi kuriao? IPOB does not belong to me. It doesn't belong to my family. It belongs to all of us. My name is in a group. Jagwa Hanishori, you need to go to US. Hey, how about you? Can you what about Mupuri? On the email address. Email address every other bagari. You don't know our leader. Our leader address me. Huh? I'm more about Talugo. Our Ben no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu address that. Now, let's bring Lola to the program, please.
Have you ever in any way had any doubt in your mind for a second about the leadership of IPOB? Have you ever had any doubt in your mind about their capacity?
No, never. I don't have any doubt about their leadership or their capacity. I only pray and hope that whatever they're doing now, they would increase it more because they're doing very well and they've done very well.
They are doing very well and DOS has done very well. Kololo Ushishi Okukano is the one they call the Queen of Biafra. Let me bring another voice. I think it's the voice of Kanu. I'm seeing the picture. But let me listen. Mazi did not fund the home.
To carry out instructions given to them. They went and they were gossiping. They went and the man
Kanu was hoping, as they have manipulated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to instruct Nnamdi Ejiofor that Sabaraba to take over Radio Biafra. So he thought if he tell the leadership that Nnamdi Ejiofor go and tell them, all you do say Sabaraba to take over Radio Biafra. The thought is going to happen. So since it did not happen, it did not go that way with Kanu. The mission did not go that way. I feel your pain. I know here.
For example, that someone ever has to broadcast in Radio Biafra. He should be given a slot to broadcast in Radio Biafra.
Do you see their pain? If, for example, the leadership carry out this instruction, what do you think will be the fate of IPOB today? Let's bring back Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let's listen to what he said about leadership.
Anybody not following anything that DOS says goes. Anybody not following orders from Chike, Dosium, from DOS, you will be removed from IPOB and sanctioned appropriately. You know, before we remove you without knowing where you are. This time around, we will catch you before we remove you. Anything DOS says is what goes.
Anything DOS says is what goes. Whether good or bad, says Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What are lawyers? Now, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. I don't know this very voice. I don't know. Let me see if it's going to. I think
I come to shout and cry like this. Remember that there is something behind it. The problem.
Let me delete you. I'm nearly a play, so no need of having you here. Now, let's bring in Nnamdi Ejiofor. Now we on for. I got one eba. Can I Nnamdi Ejiofor? Before I bring in Nnamdi Ejiofor, let me bring one Ifulefu to the program. One Ifulefu. Can't tell you about the program. Just give me a minute. I try to
message now from the DOS. Yeah, with the Umoti Mpura, Lolo Neka Shimezie, Ikenga, Ijele, DOS, Unamokwa idea, Nanu a committee, Mazin, our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has set up a new government that will be in charge of DOS, 100-man committee. So Ununchani may disappear. Biafran side, you get the message. This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on and no other. You got to see IPO behind a shaggy. Ununchani, meeting new men, yeah? Kita na kuni ya wata nke weziokwu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu enye go order. So isi na egwu ada atoke just hold your position. Ka etie gi mmonu. Oku ifu ununchani ne Unu ga-anọ n'ọsọ very soon mgbe nwere ya na-achụ unu. Nobody violate the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ịtraị anya traị, a ga-ede afa gị na mpempe akwụkwọ ma gị ma ezinụlọ gị niile unu ya nọ n'ọsọ forever and ever. Ibe m na-achọ ịgwa Maazị Chike Edozie m nke nna kpọrọ ya Maazị Chike Edozie m, Chinasa Nworu, Ikenga Uruagụ, Lọlọ Nneka Chimezie, unu ncha niile ka unu rawa na-agba IPOB ma na-agbana Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mgba and isi ọda. Anyị abịago Nnamdi Kanu esetigo new government ya dị in charge of DOS. So ọ bụrụ nsi ike
nwanne m ụmụnne m biko ndị na-enwekwa ihe ọṅụṅụ biko jirikwara nwere ọrụ ihe ọṅụṅụ adịkwa mma togor ka m na-agwa ụnụ na anụ ya mechisiri iru ya ị na-ekwu eziokwu emechi iru mepee n'iru gị na ọ sịrị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu set go new government ka ya nwere gọọmenti nka 100 men gọọmenti hey ụmụ anụ ọhịa atara nga ụta akwa nwoke ka ịbụ gosi n'iru gị na ị na-egosi iru gị na-ezo ọ mepere ofu mkpụrụ anya na enwere ndị iberibe n'ala Igbo enwere ndị iberibe n'ala Igbo to God iberibe ka nkụ
jee pụta bịa unu nzi n'ụzọ ike just pụta bịa challenge dị ọda ka Chineke kpọọ unu ncha niile ọkụ. Ọkwa ifu from today ya ka unu ga-ebido n'ọnụ ọsọ nwere onye na-achụ unu. Ọkwa ifu ka unu na emelụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu meeting ka unu anala ego lie n'isi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu anya pretend na anyị ndị on the ball anyị ndị na otu nwa urobo a na-akpọ efe. Ọkwa ifu Chineke ga-akpọ unu ncha niile ọkụ. Lọlọ Nneka Chimezie kịta ka ama m na even till now ọmando gị anya unu na-aga the wrong way. Unu ncha niile Chineke ya kpụ unu ọkụ. Onye ọbụla mepee ọnụ in the past even this present time asị na ọda Maazị Nnamdi Kanu weta ama stand unu ncha niile nwere ya last 7 days unu ncha niile ya anwụ unu anwụrọ ya ejila ka anyị pigbuo unu one by one n'ịntanet ya unu ncha niile amanụ
ka ebe ị nọ na ka ebe ị nọ gwara m ebe ị nọ ka mụ na-agwa Queen Europe ahụ m ka isi acha ka ya mere n'ọkụ ka ebe ị nọ adị m available ọnwụ ka ebe ị nọ ọ bụ ya na-abara mba eniri ịchọba ndị enwere ịchọba ndị adị m available. A sị m na ọ da Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wetara tụrụ ụlọ ya tụrụ ụmụnne ya na ọ ga-astand ihe ọbụbụ faul so adị m available. Gwa m ebe ị nọ na Berlin mma agba tren bịa sị gị bịa ka mụ ya achọrọ gị bịa na Berlin na-eme vidio na-abịa na-agwa gị na mụ na-abịa nakwa ebe m nọ ka Chukwu kpọọ gị ọkụ daadị ka ebe ị nọ ị na-ere ịchọba ndị mmadụ achọrọ ndị mmadụ adị m available. ebe a na-eri ego anyị na Kenya ọ bụ nwa mere expose so wepụta ndụ gị ka mụ na gị ka anyị jiri ndụ anyị chụọ aja ịma ma efu m anya m ya adịkwa ndụ wee na ị ga-adị ndụ n'iji ahụ ịgbara ọzụ polisi nwụrụ mụ na gị na eru ebe a hụba m n'ime ahapụzie gị maka na ịbụ the agent ka ebe ị nọ n'Europe. Mazi Jideofor, the number is there for those that want to call in. But the program now, this thing will wipe out. This picture in never happen. Happen. Now I know why I had a protest. Over protest in Europe here. All of Europe. All part of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of Europe. Let me bring Nnamdi Ejimakor. Nnamdi Ejimakor bịa kwurie.
I came into Sokoto on Good Friday and I met with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Friday, Saturday, and today Easter Sunday. I've just finished a meeting with him. I'm at the airport to depart. I want to assure us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is steadfast and focused and remains resolute in his pursuit.
Mazi, I'm calling you back. I just got a missed call. I'm calling you back. I think it's your network. Hello, Mazi Jidafor. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Mazi, the floor is yours. You are the first caller of this very program.
Thank you so much, Mazi.
Gabaniru.
Biafrans. Mazi, you are doing a wonderful work. Actually, what I want to contribute is on that video. You know, this video, one obvious implication they don't know is that this video they are making it, tagging it on the same man whom they claim to protect. And that is one of the deadliest strategy Nigeria government and the siblings are using against their own brother. Even something like this happened some time ago when Mazi Nnamdi condemned it. But the coward just covered his one, also one eye, one nose. The only thing I want Biafrans to know is that this fight you see is a fight for survival, and we must continue to fight. We must continue. Mazi, am I coming out?
Mazi, you are coming out loud and clear, and Biafrans are listening.
Okay. One thing I want Biafrans to know is that if you're an IPOB member under this one central command, DOS, this fight is a fight for survival. It's a fight against absolute power control. And we must fight it now. If we do not fight it now, my dear comrades, it will be difficult. In fact, we may not be able to fight it when we restore Biafra in this manner. It is very good that this situation is building us, our mental resilience and our spirit and our love for a beloved nation, Biafra. Mazi, for example, I saw what happened in Iran today as the Trump ultimatum come to an end. The people that owns the land did not even mind about their lives. They went to block a place, having known that a bomb can strike them down. But these are the people who knows what nation defending is all about. That thing, that thing that I saw today on the news, it shook my bone marrow, and I said, this is really structure. Even when the leader has been taken out under 24 hours at the war started, they are still maintaining resilience. They are still maintaining, consistency in defending their own country. Biafrans must learn from what is happening in the Middle East. Because, honestly speaking, if these people are like these ones now that claim to be loyal to Mazi Nnamdi, why destroy him? I don't think they can stand for Biafra and defend the land of Biafra without a particular individual. What is happening in Iran is a typical example that everybody should learn from. What structure means. Having known that many of their leaders have been eliminated, yet the structure remains. These are the things Christian and Islam of a thing. This war is beyond religion. People do not know. If America itself, this war opened their eyes to the side they never even think of. And I love what is happening. And we, Biafrans, who are under this very central command, fighting for our beloved nation, should learn from what is happening there. Because structure remains. Individual can be taken away. And whenever you try to tell people about this, they feel like maybe you are looking down on our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or you are doing whatsoever. But nevertheless, as I particularly they say, by special grace of God, very soon Emmanuel Kanu and Kanu Takanu will become a full-time broadcaster. And we are waiting for them at that point. This job, they have given it to many people, but they are not getting it. But I want them to come and become the full-time broadcaster. So we draw the line as a family fight against the Biafra movement itself completely. So that I want everyone to jettison anything about emotion or sentiment. We are not here for sentiment. We do not hate our leader. Neither do we want him dead. But what we want to do is to fight against tyranny. Absolute power leads to tyranny. Absolute power leads to corruption. Absolute power leads to many, many things. And that is what we are fighting for. That is what we are fighting against. So, I thank you, Chineke.
Ndawo Mazi Jidofo.
The camp of the enemy, but we are just following them slow and steady, and they know they just want to, pull us out, but we are more wiser than they can.
Ndawo Mazi. Ndawo. Thank you for calling. That is our first caller. The line is open as we continue.
I also want to tell
to showcase the foolishness of Nnamdi Ejiofor.
On Good Friday, and I met with Nnamdi on Friday, Saturday, and today Easter, Sunday. I've just finished a meeting with him. I'm at the airport to depart. I want to assure us that Nnamdi is steadfast and focused and remains resolute in his pursuit for self-determination. I also want to tell us that the 100-man Divine Project is still on. Nnamdi wishes that we want
100-man Divine Project. From who? From the siblings and the lawyers who are working under instruction of Federal Government of Nigeria. If they don't put Divine Project, it not go sweet. The gullible Christians. I said it before, I'm a Christian, but I'm not a gullible Christian. Don't you see? If fire, Mazi Nnamdi is choosing one. If I know where Peter go 100 men, Divine Project. Hey, if follow, Eda Yakata. Imano fraud. No kwase. Ana divine project. Divine Project. We have another caller, my brother watching Ndewo Anyi. Yeah, Anyi, please welcome to the program. Just go ahead and introduce yourself. Ndewo Anyi.
Ndewo watching. It's like my network is shaking.
Yeah, but we are hearing you. We are hearing your voice is coming out.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We don't drink Mazi.
The parallel.
First of all, let me thank our leadership. May God strengthen them, give them more wisdom.
Yes, sir.
Also, I thank Chukwu Kabiyama for where our first lady, Uchechi Anyamototo. May Chukwu Kabiyama strengthen her, also give her wisdom.
Yes, sir.
Our men on ground. I commit our men on ground. May Chukwu Kabiyama also protect them.
Yes, sir.
Mazi, we are not looking anybody's face this time around. You see that idiot that covered his face. He covered his face trying to make himself here. Ekwensu kara ekponi o ka kara ime iru ya ka ife ya anya ka ime onye obu. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Okwukalo say onye si na ngwo adịrị ire ya ti ya anya. Onye si na ịkọcha balabala akọcha balabala si na leadership adịrị ire ya emeghego n'ihu ekwuo ya jọsi ya emeghe ihu ekwuo na leadership adịrị ire ọta emeghe ihu ekwuo ya ya na omeghe ihu ekwuo ya anyị ama n'onwe gị onye abụ Mazi Egwu anyị na-enwere okwu Mazi, yes, we must continue this fight like as our comrade Mazi Ejiofor said. Mazi, that's how it is. That's how it is. We must fight it now, not tomorrow. Otherwise, after we might restore the kingdom of God and earth, we will see one person will come and make himself a god. We are fighting the kingdom of God on earth. You will see one person will come and say, he is that God that we are fighting the kingdom to be restored on earth. Mazi, it can never be happened. As long as this physically is concerned, we must do our fight. We must tackle every tackleable situation in this our time. This now. So that when Biafran comes, we will see people, we will see resident people that will stand and say that this thing is bad, this thing is good, or this thing is not good. So we can never afford to restore a country that will be like Nigeria, where you can never say your mind. If you want to say your mind, they will use one and close it. No, we don't want it. And concerning these lawyers, Mazi, last is it yesterday program? I was telling you that these lawyers, why they are, jumping up and down, talking rubbish, is because none of them have been a victim of circumstances in this struggle. I'm telling you the fact. And even that one of them had been a circumstances in this movement now. Then we take their haborog and it must happen. It must happen because one, they are not our members. They are not our members. They are not registered. If you ask any one of them now, let them show you. Maybe they are monthly, that the time we are paying monthly dues in Biafran land. Let any one of them show you the receipts which he used to pay monthly dues. None of them will bring that receipt to you. None of them. Ask any one of them now to tell you the unit where he belongs. No, none of them will tell you. But if you come to the issue of the IPOB leadership to handle, you will see this charge and bears and the house agent lawyers, trying to interfere, trying to maneuver, trying to just trespass. Mas, you can never allow that sort of thing. This time, we must treat their fuck up one by one, so that they will know that people have died in this struggle. People have lost their life. People can never come back. Mas, I say, our leadership, all of them there now, they can never come back. They can never step their feet in this zoo. Now, somebody call himself a lawyer. Nigerian government are paying him salary. They want to come and, dashing us. Mas, we have to treat these people fuck up. We need to treat their fuck up immediately, so that others will learn a lesson. Yeah. Mas, you will continue this work. And we are not going back. In leadership, we stand. We are not going back. Mas.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mas.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The line is open.
I'm in Sokoto. I came into Sokoto on Good Friday, and I met with Nnamdi on Friday, Saturday, and today Easter, Sunday. I've just finished a meeting with him. I'm at the airport to depart. I want to assure us that Nnamdi is steadfast and focused and remains resolute in his pursuit for self-determination. I also want to tell us that the 100-man Divine Project is still on. Nnamdi wishes that we understand that this is something he has started since 2018. The 100-man Divine Project started since 2018 and will continue. Of course, people have started coming into it, and of course, it's not a thing everybody can come into. These are for selected people, not for everybody. So all those who are against it, please stay away. Those who are for it know themselves. They will come in and.
Hello, caller. Good evening. Welcome to the program, Mazi. Ndewo. Your name and where you are joining us from, Mazi.
Mazi, this is IPOP Dundalk.
Mazi, Gabaniru, Rachideke, Gabaniru. Ndewo.
Today, when I was listening to Lolo Nnamdi, there's this one man that was in her platform, say it goes by the name Don. There's something he said. He was narrating a story, how he supported Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, helped Barcelona, IPOP Barcelona,
how he spent 550 euros as an importer is into wine, and what he has done. And at the end of the day, Mazi Nnamdi kind of blackmailed him, you know. And I know a lot of Chinese say that they will have a program one-on-one to understand more of this story. But why did I say this? It seems like this has been a trend right from day one. But because we are too emotional, because of what we know Nigerian represent in our life, you know, whoever that's called Biafra, you know, we always rallied. Not because of the person, but because of freedom. These are things people do not understand, you know. But I want to say this, you know, because there is something I just see that is going on. Shore came to Aba a couple of weeks ago. Today, I saw Shore having a handshake with Tinubu. Just like I've been saying that this is a Nigerian project, just like Very Dark Man. These are all Nigerian projects. And every time you read Sahara Report, it's always promoting, you know, these men that are working to destroy IPOB and their leadership. And you can see the trend of what is happening, you know. But I wish the leadership will put a sort of warning to Mazi to this. If the family continue and the lawyer attacking us, that is high time that he will cease to be our leader. Because there's one article, Obike Kelechi, somebody wrote. If you read that article, for the 5 past years, we've been defending Mazi. We defend him against Simon Ekpa. Yet today, you can see they are working with Simon Ekpa. The same people are telling us Simon Ekpa is a good guy. The same people is telling us that they are having a meeting with Mazi. That kind of betrayal is very painful. It's hard. Even Mazi Keke say something which I wish that we would carry that on. We should not backslide, that we should go to Germany to protest.
No, Mazi, the process is already, you know, going on. That people must prepare. IPOB yes. All over the world. Those hardcores, Mazi, you don't expect somebody that is not paying dues, because if you give the opportunity to speak now, they will tell you, no need of going to Germany to protest because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have suffered. Why are you protesting against his sibling? These kind of people are not paying dues. They are very good, you know. So Mazi, continue.
So yeah, we are not back because innocent people has died in this process. If it is a game, that is very expensive game. You can't play a game with innocent life. You tell people one thing today, that you are DOS in charge. The next minute you tell another people. It's just like what he experience of Lol Nneka Chimezie.
Yes. Not only Lol Nneka Chimezie, Senator Abaribe.
Yes. Even when you listen to Soludo yesterday or so, if you listen to his response, you know, you will understand something. He said when he was first arrested, he was the one that took delegates to go and meet him in Kuje prison. After they walked, he's not expecting him to show thank you, but at least he should appreciate that his input. But it seems like Mazi never, you know, showed that. Rather, it was an attack. Whatever that happened in between them, we don't know. Right? But you can see, even when he was talking about people in the bush and all this, we know those people. He must have known something. That is something that relates those people in the bush with Mazi that made him to be pointing finger on that line. I don't know if you understand my point.
Man, I understand your point.
So, for him to be saying that, yes, it might look mischievous that he is trying to put us into in the same boat with this criminal. But if you find out, since the person in question is still our leader, will you blame him since we have not even disassociated ourselves from him? You will not blame him. Because there's evidence that your leader has a link with these people. So if he is accusing all of us, you can't blame him much because we have not distanced ourselves from people who associate themselves with these criminals.
Mazi, let me come in. Do you know why they are attacking China Sanwo-Olu like never before? Because China Sanwo-Olu has come on air to clear the air that a lot of people have been blackmailed in IPOB. A lot of people. So, for example, you talk about the person in Barcelona. A lot of people have been alleged one thing or the other, something they know nothing about because they fall apart with the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself. So that is the reason Mazi Sanwo-Olu say we have wronged a lot of people. We have fought a lot of battle. We don't even know what, start the battle. Mazi, continue.
Yeah, even I read one article about Annie King. He was saying about we are demarcating ourselves. And if you remove emotion, you can understand. These guys are making a lot of sense. If we keep marketing free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without, that looks like we are demarcating ourselves. Because there is a lot of, he is supporting so many groups.
Yeah.
So let that group continue and free him so that we IPOB will focus on Biafran freedom. Because it seems like it's not what he said is not what he does. He supported Perima, he supported David, Sunrise, Ambassador, 100 men. I listened to what you played. But what his behavior now is different. My main concern is IPOB as an organization, so that no human being, no person can destroy it. And we have to start putting these structures. I'm strongly protesting, or, in my own view, let there be a memo to caution him, give him time, give him a deadline.
Yeah, Mazi, you are passing the message to the leadership. They are listening. So your own is to pass the message. So they are listening. So that is it.
If this thing continues, because he's demarcating us, he's listening to Soludo, you cannot fault him. You can't. Yes, I did not agree with him, but if you see his angle, he is associating us with those criminals in the bush. Because the leader is connected with those people in the bush. Now there are another one coming to Aba. Army has already announced they are coming there. It's still connected to him. Are we gonna wait until he damages us with no repair?
Yeah, because they have already instructed Benjamin Madubuga and Manuel Kanu to form what they call Shabbat Shalom Security Outfit.
That's what I'm saying. Army has already informed. Asaridoku will come and claim he's not been paid. Maybe they have contacted him. He used his own channel to say the ones he did for them has not been paid. You can see they are now working to come and creating security in Abia State, in Igbo land, in Biafra land. The same hand is pointing at the same person. And we are defending him. You think people are stupid? People are not stupid. The best bet is for us to disassociate himself. Let's disassociate ourselves from him. That is the best option now. But let there be a memo for a warning. If he failed that warning, give him period. Then we expel him. Lion Man has said this before. All of us felt like he's overboard, but now we are seeing what is happening. Now, international community now, TPI, we have gone, and these are the kind of things they are working towards to. If they start this security now, which will leak him, because all these people are calling his name. He has none of his lawyers have, even his own lawyers are supporting this thing. That shows that he is in support of it.
It's a different case if the lawyers are disassociating themselves from that. But the lawyers are fully in back of that. If tomorrow they start killing innocent people, it's going to affect us because your leader is involved.
Yes.
These are the things we are looking at.
Yeah, Mazi, what I have to say to you, the time is very, very close. The leadership are watching, and they know what to do best. Sooner or later, they will understand that Mazi Nnamdi they have sparing, because
that should be the best option.
He is the leader of IPOB, he's not the founder. He's not the founder, so that is the truth. So he can be expelled at any time because he's not the founder. So that is the truth.
Yeah, he's causing us a lot of havoc. Like I said earlier, if you read Obi Kelechi article, you will feel very heavy because the guy articulated from beginning till the end how all this thing started, how we fought to protect him from Simon Ekpa. How we fought. It is the same group that are in the bush that Soludo is pointing finger on us because our leader connect to those people. Because the lawyers defending him connect us to them.
Mazi, you are aware that Soludo is the governor, so they have the information we don't have. They have audios we don't have. So sometimes we only fight them because with emotion. Sometimes if they release the information they have about the conversation between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, you are going to be shocked.
That's what I was saying now, that you might be blaming Soludo that he's connecting us with, but do you know what Soludo know that made him to be talking in that manner? I have said because our leader is connected to those people. That's why. And we are still defending him, calling him our leader. So invariably, they are not stupid. They will think all of us are the same, that we are deceiving them. That's the only way they can say it. So Mazina has become a big burden to IPOP because of his actions, activities. He cannot say one thing yesterday and doing something differently today.
Mazi, one thing you must understand, we are not going to allow the stubbornness of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to destroy IPOB, because destroying IPOB means destroying every one of us. So what's come to us? As an overall candidate, we're going to come and get caught up like so
of course
we will distance IPOB from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It should go and continue with Rising Sun, Avid, and either 1,000 men or 1 million men. We don't give a damn about that.
We can distance ourselves from Avid 1 million, but if yet those people still connect to the person we are calling our leader, people will not.
No, Mazi. I'm not saying that we are going to distance ourselves from Avid. I say when we distance ourselves from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it can go and work with Avid and Rising Sun and 1,000 men. So let those ones come.
I agree with you.
Yeah. So that is the truth, because this is how IPOB leadership always keep calm. They follow it slowly. Before they know now, if the men will come outside now, a complete idiot will come from nowhere. Say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the founder of IPOB, and I've been saying it for how many, almost 2 years now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the founder of IPOB. I know the man that founded IPOB. I know the name. I know where he work. So what happened to that man? The man was also sidelined with lies and deceit.
Yeah, sorry, let me run. We are all men. We are not kids anymore. So we cannot. We see all this game. This game, we don't claim. We did not join IPOB for this stupid game.
No.
We joined purely.
No.
To restore sovereign state of Biafra.
Yes.
Not this stupid game.
Yeah. You are right.
If he wants to exercise his authority, the question remains, what have you done for 5 years? Your own sibling has been
malaying, attacking, blackmailing IPOB. What have you done?
Even forming honorable group. This is not the second time they are forming security outfit. They are forming with the one they call motherland security outfit.
Mama, I know about that one. So it's becoming too burdensome for us. It's becoming too excessive for us.
Yeah, man.
And we can't bear it anymore.
Man, you people must continue to call into the program. So DS will be hearing the voice of, and they say majority carry the vote. You know? Even though they are going to do it, it will make them to do it so fast. As you call in, you earn your opinion, what is good for IPOB. So they are going to sit down, deliberate on it, watch it back and front to see the best way. But people must call in and say their mind because of the suffering we have suffered for Biafra struggle and those who have died for the struggle.
Yeah, the conspiracy, when you are seeing what is going on, I listened to that Soludo and I can able to say what Soludo did is from information he has, authentic. And our attachment, our connection with Mazi, that is what the basis why he connect us with those people. They call them Mama. We know we know where they are. Soludo mentioned all these names, where they are. He called them. We know where all these people here around this ogo. We know where all these criminals they are camper. And Soludo called it here, which shows that these are the same criminal. And we still call the same man that has evidence shows that he has connection with these people, our leader. It is hard time we distance ourselves from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If we really mean well for our people, if we really need to protect this struggle, unless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu retreat, it may be the first memo should be a warning giving him time to distance himself. And the next one, if he felt that, then we expel him.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very wonderful opinion. The first memo should be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu distance himself from his siblings and these criminal lawyers.
There are so many people who do not understand Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, including those who feel that they are closest to him. They do not understand him. They do not understand his ways of thinking or reasoning. But with time, if you come closer, he will explain some of these things to you. He asks that anybody who is confused can come over and meet him for explanation. For those who are saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot give you directives from wherever he is, it's quite unfortunate.
For those who are saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot give you directive for whatever he is, you ask a simple question. When Simon Ekpa was saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot lead him from DSS, that Simon Ekpa and his followers can never take instruction from anybody in DSS dungeon. Nnamdi, why do you keep mute? Are you not a lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu then? Or you are just coming in now? Or are you in coma by then? That you finally wake up? Just 2026. When Simon Ekpa said, Simon Ekpa and his autopilot criminal gang, I not going to listen to somebody in DSS facility or DSS dungeon. Why you never make a video to address Simon Ekpa? Do you see you people? You see you people? Unu ga anwụshu. Udele ga juzu unu. Maka ngene. Unu bụ ndị ọjọọ. Unu bụ ndị asị. Unu bụ ndị atụ ụgha. Unu ji asị ahụ na-etekwana ya ka ude na-eri ya ka nni. Okay, you want us to listen to your nonsense about nonsense 100 men who are members of autopilot. Father Odemegwa Rabachas, Azuka Wankwo, Nelly, Oyibo, Rabachas, You want us to listen to those nonsense? He wants us to listen to that Madubugu should be a member of DS after he doubled into DS internal memo to defraud the Southeast governors. You want us to listen a man that know that Madubugu doubled into DS internal memo to go and defraud governors, and he said, I've forgiven him, put him back in DS. You want us to listen. We are not listening to anything. I don't give a damn how you feel about it, but this is the bottom truth. So, you people should continue with your content creating according to James Omotosho. He said that you guys are content creators. Continue to create content. But we are here to hold you evil lawyers accountable. To expose your criminality.
For those of you who feel that he's going to die so that he will take over the...
For those of you who feel that he's going to die there, you will take over the leadership. You ask. Only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to court. Why he was sentenced. The same man that is speaking. Who also confessed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may be sentenced when he traveled to abroad. Who claimed he came to eat yam after he said he came to meet some organization. He said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may be convicted. After maybe, he said not maybe, James Omotosho is going to sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment. Oh yeah, innocent people. Why? DOS refused to be destroyed. The Nigerian agents are not happy. They are having a problem with their masters. Are you telling me you can't destroy this DOS? So that is the reason you are going to be seeing a lot of video. And a time is coming where you are going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu broadcasting on Biafra radio, the one that was opened by his brother. And charlatans are going to gather. Now, our leader don't broadcast. So you ask, where did he broadcast? I said, Biafra radio now. Don't you know that Biafra radio was ordained? Nchuko Kabe Amaziri using na DSS. Or say have a pair Biafra radio. Hey, Ndibo, woo! Ndibo, the gullible to God. I said, not Gile, a man of real vision. No, see, Biafra radio. I said, it is ordained. Divine radio. Divine Biafra radio.
For those of you who feel that he's going to die so that he will take over the nation of the stronghold, you are just feeling.
Barrister Maxwell Opara's Easter Court update on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Unprofessional accusations fuel divisions in IPOB struggle. In a video update released around Easter 2026, Barrister Maxwell Opara, a member of the legal team representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, provided what was intended as a routine court progress report from Sokoto Correctional Center. Instead, the statement has drawn sharp criticism for its unguided tone, direct implications against IPOB's leadership, and potential to deepen existing fractures within the Biafran self-determination movement. Opara, who visited Kanu in Sokoto prison, began...
Now, let's break some things down on this very program. The line is still open for those of you that want to call in. The line is still open. Before I will break it down, I want to bring a certain video. But before I play it, as a normal human being, as a man or woman that has brain, hello, the Queen of Biafra. Welcome to the program. I believe you know that I'm live.
Yes, Yes, of course.
Okay, yeah, welcome to the program. We are having Biafran daughter on the program. Wanda, go ahead. The floor is yours.
God bless you, Mazi. God bless you for the great job.
Bless you too, my dear sister.
Thank you so much. May God bless the US and Eastern Security Network.
Yes,
all
sir.
IPUB members, may
Yes,
God
sir.
bless us and protect us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mazi, we, the IPUB, we are here to restore Biafra. We are not here for one man. I've said it before. For Oyedu to travel to Kenya after the leadership let him know this is the plans of the enemy. You should not go to any African soil. There is a plans of devil they want to do against him. There is a danger. And when Oyedu get that information, they warn him, and he go to Africa without letting Biafra know, without letting the leadership know, without letting IPOB know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make up his mind that he's not part of us, we the IPOB members. He let Biafra know that he's not longer a movement, is not one of the person that will make Biafra to come. Let's say the way it is. And the attack to the leadership, to IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot say that he's not aware what the lawyers they are saying, what the lawyer they are giving, the proof they are giving to Nigeria government, and the atrocity of his brothers. He don't want to talk about it. When you try to let him know this is what your brother is doing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be against it. Even when they insult his wife, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never come out to be against those things. But the lawyer never give message to those who insult that woman till today. But they are coming out now telling the whole world they want to recruit 100 men. I want to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know that we thank him for the time that he used to speak honest word to Biafra, and today we stand where we stand, and we appreciate him for that. But when he try to decide, or he decide to sell out to the enemy, to our enemy, with the Biafrans, with the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, we will tell him we will not accept that from him. Yes, we will tell him we will not accept that from him. It's time to give a warning to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we will give him a date. If he don't do things like this, it will no longer be part of IPOB or the leadership in IPOB. Enough is enough for all this stupidity from his siblings and from these useless lawyers. We cannot take it anymore because we feel that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is insulting with the Biafrans, with the IPOB, with the indigenous people of Biafra. He is insulting us because so many movements that people are, we are getting from people. Our leader said is our leader. Is part of all those things. And all those things is a crime. Is a crime in the movement of in the movement of restoration of Biafra. We can no longer tolerate all this nonsense. I don't know that not only me hear what Soludo said. I don't know that the whole world hear what Soludo said. And you hear people that said they love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the way they are worshiping Samuel Ekpa, praying for Samuel Ekpa. He was a good man, he was a good guy. And the crime of this Samuel Ekpa they are praising is the crime, the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is where he is today. And the way the lawyers are speaking is like DOS or IPOB is the one that said Mazi Kanu should continue trial. The way they are painting the narrative now is like it's the leadership of IPOB tell Mazi Kanu to relocate. All this insult, we are taking it for a very long time from Samuel Ekpa and his siblings. We can no longer take it anymore. And I'm begging the leadership to send a warning to Mazi Kanu. And if he don't take the warning, we need to tell him. He know that we have the power to tell him that he's not part of IPUB. He know we have the right to tell him that. He know we have the power to tell him he's not part of us. We can no longer quiet again. The nonsense that there is presenting to the world. We can never be part of those nonsense. Enough is enough. People said we are attacking Mazi Kanu. I said to the person, if Mazi Kanu doesn't stop his siblings and his stupid lawyers, the attack will be going direct to Mazi Kanu without no mistake, without no fear, without no apology. I tell them, because we are human beings. We are human beings. We put Mazi Kanu for the higher position that he had today. We, the IPOB, can also bring him down. It's not a threat, it's real. He know us, he know what we can do. Not Mazi Kanu power, they alone, they do all these things that he's doing. He know that. Enough is enough for all this blackmail. Enough is enough. Biafra, we are not fools. We Biafra, we are not stupid, we are not fools. And they should stop. Speak our blood and get richer to their family, to their self. They should stop it. Umuoma no more. Umuoma boy they recruited. None of them. Many of them realize what they are doing is wrong. They kill some of them and some of them chase themselves out of Biafra land. Now they want to recruit new one. And those are Umuoma, the siblings used to kidnap cars, kidnap people demanding for ransom. Our Onye do know this. When you tell him, he will be provoked. Don't insult my family. Don't talk about my family. But you against the criminality in Biafra land. But your own brothers, your siblings, they are doing it. You are not talking about it. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We are not going to take this anymore. And I'm begging the leadership to do the needful about this issue. We are give Onyedu a very long time to tell his sibling to quiet their gutter mouth. He refused to do it. It's time for the leadership, please. We are begging to do the needful. Warn him. They should warn him. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you for calling. That is the Queen of Biafra. That is both gate. Very wonderful opinion. There is one adage in Igbo. Before we get that call, I was saying something. It's very simple. Number 6. Mazi Kanu was discharged and acquitted by Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezekwemi's son. The siblings of Mazi Kanu begin to grant series of interviews that Mazi Kanu was faced trial, right? Aloy Ejimakor grant series of interviews that Mazi Kanu was faced trial. Red flag. Red flag. Mazi Kanu was facing the trial. After being discharged and acquitted, when the court make a pronouncement, no court in Nigeria can be able to judge Mazi Kanu. Do you know why? The Nigerian agent, Aloy Ejimakor, Maxwell Okpara, Nnamdi Ejiofor, Kanu Takano, Emmanuel Kanu, Master Pio Johor, Benjamin Madibugo, Darlington. Why they love Mazi Kanu to face trial? From the beginning. Starting from the beginning, is the only way to crucify Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment. And they got it. If the lawyer could not be able to stand when the Nigerian court has never found Mazi Nnamdi Kanu guilty of terrorism charges that I know nothing about, what make you think now that this appeal that they are going bragging is not amnesty? What make you think? What make you think the lawyers that could not be able to stand in the court challenge your fellow lawyer objection, my lord, the judge will say objection overruled? Is it now they are going to stand in the court to be championing objection, my lord? What they are doing now is bit by bit to see how they are going to try to penetrate or the next plan, which is plan B. They have 3 series of plans, but let's say they have 3 plans or 4 plans or 5 plans, 5 plans, 6 plans to 10 plans. The last one is these 2. As they are, you see, listen to Nnamdi. He said something is happening. What is happening in secret is the negotiating between the politicians that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu criticize and federal government of Nigeria to pardon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with amnesty. But they must do it from the court. It will not look like it's the court. So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come aside, he may, not that he may, he's going to use Biafra radio to broadcast from Afaruku Beko. I am giving you expo. I am just saying some things that I'm not supposed to say. I'm telling you for free. About last month, I talked about how they are negotiating for amnesty. And I also talk about the third Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself. Is watching me if I'm lying. The lawyers are watching me. They brought some politicians. They are not Igbo. They are not from the Eastern region. They are the Northerners and the Yorubas. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to tell them face to face that they need pardon, amnesty. Whether it was manipulated by the lawyers and his siblings, I don't know. But this is the reality. This is the reality. Do you know why I'm saying this? I am saying this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is another Wazirike. If he's out, he will be talking about Biafra. He will never stop talking about Biafra. He will go and meet Chukwu Abiyama. He will continue to talk about Biafra. Just the way Wazirike is demonstrating anywhere he's going. You must take me serious. These are the facts. Are you going to ask me, is the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did this come from the heart of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to collect these things? That is what I cannot tell. But this is the plan that is going on. This is the plan. So they have tried everything. They have applied everything applicable to destroy the US. To destroy IPOB is not working. And what we are into now is the final phase This is the final. IPOB is going to survive. Is in your hand. Because the only way for IPOB to survive is for you knowing the truth. Take away emotion. Embrace the truth by supporting DOS. We are not telling you to hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are telling you day-to-day activities, what goes on in Sokoto, in Abuja. I don't want to call some few politicians' name in Biafra land. I don't want to call their name. But we know those who are in front line. One of them even confessed on Chinese TV that the lawyers will be going for the appeal. There the politicians will be going for the part of dialogue of amnesty, says Ojiuzo Kanu. You watch it. Don't say you don't watch it. And the final phase to destroy the leadership, and IPOB is gone. It will now be another Wazirike activities. They want to do something in open. You can put Biafran flag and call them and address you as Biafra. But I know it's Timbo. But you are still under one Nigeria. It's a fact. You are going to see it in your eyes. You are going to see it. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue. The leadership may drop a memo of warning. The next one, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will sack from IPOB. So that time the fight will be open. It will not between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, open fight. I believe that open fight will make you to realize what I'm saying today. The federal government of Nigeria is going to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the name of court process, but not court process. And it's going to broadcast on Biafra radio. He says it's one broadcast. He said it with his mouth. One broadcast. All of them will gather. The gullible ones who are so emotional, who claim they love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who sees Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as God. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not God. He's a human being. He is born to make a mistake. We agree that he made a mistake by relocating to Kenya, listening to his siblings. But after this very mistake up in this minute, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't have the mind of leaving IPOB, why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue in this very path? These are the questions. Why did he continue? I'm going to be playing the voice of Nelly in a short while. But what I'm asking you is a simple question. If the lawyers could not be able to stroke out 1 count charge, 2 count charge, 3 count charge, to 7, the way you find your first stroke 7 out before Ejimakor may not come in, then I'll stroke out the final 8. If Nnamdi Ejiofor, Aloy, Ejimakor, Master could not be able to strike, if for example he was sentenced by 10 count charge or 15 or 21, they could not be able to strike out 1. Every count charge, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted to life imprisonment by terrorism. What make you think, as a normal human being, that this very court proceeding that is going on, if you hear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being released by a court, that is really court, before it happened, it's not a prophecy. what I call is intelligent gathering. As I'm doing it tonight, Kanu is being shocked. Emmanuel is being shocked. Ejimakor is being shocked. Every one of them is being shocked. And there are people that are going to be paid for them to keep quiet. People like Madibugo, Darlington. They are going to be paid. Saying, just use it to take care of your wife and your children. 20 million naira. Use it to invest. You are making enough money, but you could not be able to use it well. Say, no, I'm going to cut. Hello, Mazi. Mazi, good evening. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling us from, Mazi. Ndewo. Ndewo, Mazi. Ndewo, Mazi. Go ahead. Ndewo, Mazi. Ndewo.
Instant Security Network.
Yeah.
IPOB as known as education, it's a
It's Mangiwan.
My brother, if I come back for us, I can't see on my brother, Manam. This is the Kunasa days I ain't broken and Sibio. Oh, child, some mistake, our leader, which now my own email. Because now, as never as Nick Lama, you go about a card. You got to go. I'm a mistake, and I got mistake. Okay, now, he on an article now. So, when you on a go by the Biafra that time, all those things, all those years on a broadcast, on a Kumaka, Isina, radio Biafra, the Abana Biafra radio. Six of the DOS. You have how it goes. Kezi, you know, on a person at the radio Biafra. Kezi goes to the Ruzi Kitana. Or they change. That's the ice of another. So, in the by address of one, and another thing, but you know, but I know from these people, in the by any shake of one, all these criminals lawyers, in the by any shake of one. No, you are the Farono, not the kind of keep that all, but I hear you from small.
Is you, man? Is you?
Reality. I was going to hear you from some of the now is in way. Oh, yes, because you know, dear, you know, I'm going to so can you be very, very careful? Never any reason of one. You make your money human being. How do you reason? Our people anyway. I blame I blame him. I create this name can almost possibly abroad because the way the cash is the issue is on the mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now it's too much. Some of few nobody reason well, few. And that few they make travel to abroad.
Yeah.
So I make it almost so much.
No.
I IPO guy number since. I have what you go. With one like also Madagascar potential cover to opportunity koya na kwa this season na. You got to go. Oh, you bring it because all you put on. Oh, you bring it with this no man. Obia deceive. More than I go where I go. I'm talking about go now. Oh, yeah, powerful generation. Yeah, powerful. That is it. But don't come destroy IPOB. Kaibia na shiakwas na nonsense country of Nigeria. Or Kaibia name of 2 hours. I'm by Marakana level. My senior brother, I'm going to jump. G batteries go all 50 about because of all this autopilot that was supposed to know. So mother you could struggle nego some nego in my life. Okay, my struggle all condom. And will make for few room I only no kanji. And will make it for few all my children. Yabuna Biafra. Mother in Yabusa DOS. I need a moment pado. Kudosi ni kenana. Kudosi ni ke eba hono no kanno. anyị abịaghị ịbịa na mmadụ anya n'ihu ihe anyị nidiri bụ freedom our people. Anyị fụrụ ụmụnne anyị n'anya, anyị fụrụ ndị be anyị n'anya, anyị akpọghị onweghị onye Igbo anyị kpara asị. Even though so nwoke onye Northerners or Yoruba anyị kpara asị n'ọkwụ onye biri ebiri.
Yes.
Mana onye ọbụla na-agba mgba ka Biafra ghara ịbịa ọ ya dị ndụ fụ Biafra ma ndị Biafra ya abịa.
Isa.
Ngwanụ nwa Chineke.
Ndewo ezigbo nwa Chineke. So ụmụ Chineke, onye ahụ atụba nga unu aga n'ụlọ ikpe unu ekwurigbu okwu asị ndị ọkaikpe atụzie ya nga a na-akpọ nga ebighị ebi, life imprisonment, nga ebighị ebi. Mgbe anyị atụba ya nga ọ na-aba mba, lọya kwesịrị iso na-aba mba na-ekwu okwu. Ifuru ebe a na-ekwu okwu ha na-akụ anya kpurikpurikpuru ka ndị ohi. Atụziere ya nga na life imprisonment, ha na-abazi if you see our plea, if you see our argument. Ọkwa argument arụrụ arụ. Federal gọọmenti nyere ha argument anyị eme ya taa. Asị gị judge, asị gị motocha, asị gị adjourn for 7 days for final judgment. Abatazi that final one. If ever law is my asị okwu. Asị time for judgment. Aya asịkwa discharge and acquitted. Aya asị discharge. Mana ede ihe na akwụkwọ. You can't talk about Biafra. You are going to be monitored for 5 years. Go and preach one Nigeria and be one of the leaders in the Southeast. Ụlọ agbụ ya na-arụ ụmụnne ya gwara ụnụ na-agbụ ya na-arụ. Ụmụnne ya na-abụ are going to go into politics. Full-time politics from Abia State House of Assembly. If Kanu need the governor, aya. Ona ama. Usie ni ike o. Obo imana nwanne ga nwụrụ na this struggle. Ara ukwanura. Let's listen to, I think it's Nelly.
Kanu by his speech yesterday should have told you guys that they have this thing under control. I've been pleading to Biafrans to open their eyes. I've been telling us to open our eyes. Wake up. Kedu onye bụ DOS? Kedu onye bụ Mazi Kanu? Kedu onye bụ Fulani boy Emmanuel? That man is an evil man. He's so evil. People don't understand that this Fulani called a fine boy is even evil than Kanu. These people are the enemies of Biafra. The family of Mazi Kanu are the enemy of Biafra.
No. When they talk about the family of Mazi Kanu, he's talking about his siblings. They are enemy of Biafra. One, they have never been a member of IPOB till date. They have never been a member of IPOB. Both the sisters, both the brothers. Nelly make it clear that the siblings of Mazi Kanu are enemies of Biafra. And he said, Emmanuel Kanu is more dangerous than Kanu. Fulani boy. Now, we are bringing another blackmailer to the program. Very soon, we are going to be calling it a day. We are bringing blackmailer to the program. Pay attention. Pay attention. For those of you who are giving this girl money, including me, I've given her money, I think 2 times, all right? 2 times, 2 or 2 times. And how can it go 1 time? How can it go once? But let's say it's once. Once or 2 times. I'm more 3 times safe. I'm going to go 2 times safe. Then you're not going. Samanaba is a good guy. This is the person that Mazi Nnamdi addressed some weeks ago in WhatsApp group. Listen to what she said.
Simon who is sent. If Simon Chukuga goes Simon Ebobono, if Simon Epa, God will bless that guy. God will bless Simon Epa. I mean the talker. Chuku goes Simon Epa wherever he is today. Yeah, the chaputa. Simon Epa the chaputa. Chuku goes Simon Epa Ebobono one joke. Chuku goes that guy. Simon is a good guy indeed. He is a good guy. Simon Ekabu a good guy. Chineke gozias. Onye ọbụla sị na Chineke ama ngozi Simon Ekabu onye a ga-eji ala zere mmiri. Maka Chukwu. Simon bụ ezigbote nwa Chineke na afọ na pụta ese mmụọ ejikwa gba nwa nnụnụ nnefe. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ka unu.
Simon Ekpa is a good guy. That's not Simon Ekpa be a good guy. Hey, okay, well, you been aware. I'm asking you to what is this very struggle. Atanen Gyota. Oh, king at Potalaga. You bought enough for you. I see any shady name a brokers. I work with this in a brokers. So, but your boy, your fault. Let's bring the other one. To know those who we are dealing with. We are bringing the one after the other. You might die they dealing with. Okay. This one is Aloy Gosife, who is hiding now. Gosife is busy hiding. Since the picture is out, as soon as the picture comes outside, I designed the picture proper. And since there is hiding on TikTok. I'm a metusela. I said, no, okay, Biafra man too free on TikTok. Gosife le zozo. All the zozo. Since you publish a picture, the Aloy and the zozo.
Brother, just hold on, man. If you want to
question. You are deviating. Okay, now, what I'm getting from you right now, what I'm exactly getting from you right now is the same thing that we are talking about here is what is going on. There has been a move by you people conniving with whoever. You understand? Your agenda, your permanent agenda is to target DOS and destroy DOS. As the target of Nigerian government is to destroy the US, and this thing you guys are championing it, and that is what you are clearing to me now.
With all due respect, host.
Listen,
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a threat. He's a threat.
You can continue with your question. Thank you.
You guys are not paying
attention. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Biko, hold on. Like I say, Biko, can you leave me a marketplace? Onye ọzọ unmute dati ọbụna host kwucha onye na-ajọ ajụjụcha onye ọzọ etinye ọnụ otu anyị chọka ime ya biko out of respect to everybody achọrọ m disrespect onye ọbụla unmute ọsọkwa na abụrụ onye ọbụla unmute ọzọ biko ewukwana iwe ga-ebutu gị onye ọzọ kwuchazịa ebugoto gị na alikọrọ m marketplace anyị kwesịrị ịdị more organized, more professional na ikwu okwu ọbụla.
That is the shutdown Gosife, who continue to impersonate DOS since 2023. I am a member of the leadership. And I met him in one program, Ebechukwu Borioko, when I am 2 weeks ago, we published the picture of the idiot. It's not hiding. On the run. Now, there is Rezo. Permit me, I want to bring you a video of a liar called Amako Okeke. Amako Okeke, please. Yeah, Amako Okeke. A video of a liar who was telling Biafrans how the father disappointed them without, the father did not achieve anything before he was, before he kicked buckets. That is the reason she has no job. She's not doing anything to earn a living. The only thing she's doing is hook up. I know she must pay for house rent, which is about 550,000 naira per year. We want to bring the video of the one Murio, Amako Okeke, aka Achara Hookup. How do you call that? Yeah, yes.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How are my day?
Abonka, Biko. Abonka. Just give me some minutes. Now. I think I'm almost there. Aloy, Ejimakor.
The one you created, and you want to.
Okay, this is another conversation between me and Gosifi. Please pay attention.
Becoming live on Twitter, you want to make it look like IPOB leadership are not in Twitter campaigning about this very Christian genocide that is going on in Nigeria. Is it what you are telling people? Are you seeing a zonal coordinator as you claim to be, or are you under suspension? Next question. I don't respond.
You refuse to answer the question because the question is bigger than Gosifi.
You are not speaking for IPOB. This is the guy that called IPOB evangelists that wanted to lure IPOB evangelists out of the IPOB media department to the siblings of Mazi Kanu. This is the guy we talk about. The name is Gosifi. This is the same Gosifi when Australia is about to host event. He put the picture of Methuselah as a special guest of honor in that very event, and he was called to take away that flyer, and IPOB Australia prepare another flyer for that event. This is the same guy. These are the people who thought they would be doing evil, pretending to be member of IPOB. Gosifi, you always come here to pretend you impersonate US, but I'm here now for you to impersonate US. You refuse to answer the questions. But you have been impersonating the US. You have been describing yourself as a member of the US. You are one of the leadership. You are a ordinary zonal coordinator. Not now. You have been suspended in further notice. So you are not speaking on behalf of IPOB. You are not speaking on behalf of your zone. Jesu Rana, hero worshippers.
I don't really believe. I think maybe there is two Gosif. I have really asked questions to the leadership, and I know so many things.
This is Gosif, the partner in crime of Methuselah. This is the Gosif, the partner in crime of Methuselah. These are the people that wanted to intimidate ESL.
On the 28th, we will be.
Nobody will come to that place on 28th. Nobody will come to that place. Instead of Narada.
The name of IPOB, because if you are genuine to this struggle, you will not be That is my sincerity to you. If you are under suspension, you know the real thing to do. Let us forget about this thing that if you are suspended, you start doing.
Mazi, please, Mazi Oyeka, I'm somewhere because record your conversation. I know because this guy has been denying every evil that he's doing, but the evidence is too much. He can't deny anymore. Imam will be the coach about this guy. All 2023 can be the maybe this Anoya never exposed.
Host, why is this guy using abusive words here?
I think he will lawyer by impersonating DOS, by claiming to be member of DOS.
If this guy, if he sees me in the midst of enemies, he'll be excited.
He's already in camp of enemy. He's already in camp of enemy. He said if I see him in the camp of enemy, I will be excited. But he's already in camp of enemy. He's already in camp of enemy. Going to every platform, say I'm a member of the leadership. I'm speaking to you as a leadership.
It's me in the midst of the enemy.
Are you not already enemy to IPOB?
Why
are you not enemy to IPOB?
On your platform.
What are you talking about?
I'm a principal officer. Why is this guy insulting me on your platform? This guy sees me in the midst of
where they continue to protest every Sunday. You want to make yourself look like you are coming up for 20 years to look like
you are a principal officer.
Who give you? You are not a principal officer.
You are no more on principal officer. So using IPOB, I'm not on suspension. Stop saying that.
You are on suspension.
You can't verify. You can't verify what you're saying.
No worry.
So you're believing this guy that I don't know. Who would have from you? Because I know now. I have contacted the leadership because I don't believe in it.
After the picture of Gosif surfaced on air, over 440. Don't you see my picture is going everywhere? I'm looking for a voice of a blackmailer called Chalugo. That is the voice I'm going to use to end this very program tonight. Oh, I can match. Ka nke mma akpọ na ka ebe ọ na-asị biko nyere m aka na enwu na ya na-akwụ ụgwọ ụlọ. Okay. Let's play these voices I have here. We're about to end the program, please.
I advise him getting your phone inside this struggle. You get chica when you're not doing any more help. You come and make this struggle, you can show you on your own. I'm going to have advice. You never command the unknown, you never walk on one leg. If you can also go out to even hard to what you say, we send you go talk. You can go your own savior, then I'll go Bamba, most on one leg.
Mazi Kanu, this is the person you are having meeting with. Also, if you're in IPOB, start with one leg. Is the person in my address. And I will have how to go to destroy the leadership. Let me play this. Maybe I drop this very videos on your delete. Inji I recommend to delete here.
As it stands now, IPOB is stagnant. Biafra as a movement is stagnant. As it stands now, you can call it a stagnant organization. They will not tell you this. And when somebody says,
Mazi, the IPOB as an organization is stagnant. Power.
On media is I have a a lot of challenges. Yeah, when I say that I have challenges, I have challenges. Number one, a lot of you think maybe Achalogo don't have life outside of social media. I have a life to live after social media. Yeah, after speaking to you people on social media online, I have another life to live. So that is why a lot of you fail to understand. Yeah. So number two, when Achalogo is not working, I don't have any business of my own. I do nothing to gain a living. I don't.
Hey! I remember. I remember Chineke. I'm about to call it a day. Tomorrow is another day. These are the Scalawa. The Scalawa. Our leader made address. All the ego. It's all about power. Power is toxic. Mazi send him. I can't play it. My Facebook. Okay, I'm under suspension. I can't play it. Oh no, she send them videos. Send the other video. Send the other video. No cut record. When I send a video with Facebook, I can't play it. This is very Junction. Biafrans and lovers of Biafrans. We're about to call it a day. Tomorrow is another day. Eziokwu. Ana-agba. Eziokwu na-agba na ntị. One thing that I understand, this very struggle, we are not backing out. For we to back out, those who have come to enrich themselves with the blood of innocent Biafrans are going to back out from the struggle. I will continue. We are not continuing that we are not going to restore Biafra. We will continue to restore Biafra. So we will now hold them accountable for the blood of innocent Biafran they share to enrich themselves. At this very juncture, I'm signing out. Begin to prepare yourself. Very, very soon, indigenous people of Biafra all over the world will be gathering in the city of Düsseldorf. That is where Kanu reside, and then the reside is in the city of Düsseldorf. So prepare yourself. Very, very soon. The announcement will come with flyer. If not with flyer, message will pass to zonal coordinators. I am going one day with Kanu with Kanu families. Mana mbasa iye mutono. Aga atunu mbara muna munisi. Unakweta na uneme. We know all of you. You are continuing to hide. Anybody supporting Methuselah, they are in camp of the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I know them. They reside in, some of them reside in Munchi. Akamu ni kwa KMM. If you na Munchi, you will AMM. If you come na Munchi, gafa ya siwa ukunuka ya buru ungu yangaba. Na mbabu na yano ukunuka. Abo ukunuka all the reality. I'm signing out. I remain your boy. I remain your son, the radical Biafra man. What you need to do, I am for attack. I finish. Tomorrow is another day. Good night. There one. The rising sun. Buckle your seatbelt. the flight, the boat, the car is about to move. Don't be left alone. Stand with the leadership to defend this very struggle with your last blood. For the sake of those who have died for the struggle. See you tomorrow.